My whole business just went up in flames. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owners insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Your power's out. There's a water leak. What do you do? For these and other utility-related emergencies, you need service, and you want it fast. There are two things you can do to get the quickest response if you're a GUC customer. First, you can call the hotline at 1-855-767-2482 and report any utility-related emergency. That number is also on GUC.com. Or second, you can give GUC your phone number. The hotline process is quickest when their account records have your current phone number. Service you can count on. Greenville Utilities.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer focuses on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up the college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer here in Greenville today at 493-0002 and put the life back in life insurance.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Scott Harris with RE/MAX Preferred Realty. I've been in Greenville over 25 years. I'm a proud graduate of ECU. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, then give me a call today and let me help make your real estate process fun and easy. I keep it simple and explain the process every step of the way. My goals are your goals. There are no long-term contracts, and you always deal with me from start to finish. The right home starts with the right agent. Call me, Scott Harris, at 347-1857. Go Pirates!
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
There's local politics, bud. I don't care about the weather. I can't control the weather. Don't want to talk about the weather.
Sustained effort and violence?
No, please. No. Please, everyone be quiet.
Was that supposed to be funny?
I got a little taco meat on my chest.
Cool, neat story.
I want to shake his hand. 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 Family.
Let's get the pumping.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
All righty, welcome in to Pirate Radio Live here on a Monday inside the Pirate Radio studios where it is nice and warm, bit of a cooling outside, rainy, but we got a great show on tap today as we will go inside the Players Lounge here on a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. You're tuned in to Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. You can find us on 1250, 930, also online, pr927fm.com, and you can watch the show, chime in on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Make sure you are subscribed to Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. Catch all of our videos there and also watch us daily on Facebook Live, just like Pirate Radio on Facebook. We got a lot of great stories there along with our videos as well. We do have the Delcor Players Lounge that will open up later on in today's show. We will talk about a sweep over the UCF Knights Pirates Thursday, Friday, Saturday, picking up wins, scoring a lot of runs. We'll talk about it with CJ Mayhew coming up at 4 o'clock. Also, Bryson Worrell and Ryder Giles going to join us in the 4 o'clock hour. Zach Agnos in the 5 o'clock hour on today's show as we'll recap the Pirate baseball weekend. Brian Bailey will join us in the third hour of our program coming up in the 5 o'clock hour, so stay tuned for that as well. We got Shirley Rhodes and Chandler Honeycutt producing, CJ Schaefer here as well, and kicking off today's show to my left, Troy D alongside. Hello, Troy.
Good to see you, Clip. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
It's good.
How are you?
I'm better than I thought I'd be, starting the week off with a cold rain day.
It is a bad Monday.
Keeping my outlook positive because coming soon, sunny skies.
That's right.
It's going to be Friday, Saturday, 82 degrees and sunny this weekend, plus clear the rest of the week. Should be pretty good for baseball coming up Tuesday night in Clark LeClaire. So I'm staying optimistic and positive, Clip.
I like that. That's a good way to be.
Normally, this would make me in a full-blown depression, but not today, friends.
As you said, brighter days ahead.
Yes.
And also,
ahead tomorrow.
We're going to pretend it's nice and hot outside and enjoy some Kona Ice here in a little bit.
We will. Got the Kona Ice truck backed up, and it'll be free. Got it on free play for a couple hours.
Yeah, coming up 4 to 6.
Yeah, 4 to 6 right here at behind, next to Pirate Radio on the at UBE in the UBE parking lot here on Evans Street. So hard to miss the Kona Ice truck. You'll know it when you see it. If you have never seen it before, just come on in the parking lot and you'll know which one it is.
All right. So if you need a cool treat on this warm day.
I like the music they play. It does kind of put you in a good little mood.
Okay.
The soundtrack, the Kona Ice soundtrack.
I'm not familiar.
Oh, I'll have to get you some tunes and play it for you.
All right. Let me borrow your MP3. I'll listen to it on the way home.
Sometimes I just play that on the beach. Gets me in a good mood.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. Robert asking the important questions early in the show. Yeah. He wants to know any touches this weekend for Troy. Did you touch anyone?
When for folks that don't understand, I've touched a lot of famous people, and that's what he's referring to. And instead of meeting, we talk about who have you actually touched. I meant to send this to you and Chandler over the weekend, and I forgot because I add him on the list. Another famous person I've touched.
Herschel Walker?
Herschel Walker, yes, indeed.
He's in the news.
He is in the news. But look who's about as big as Herschel Walker. I would say I'm taller than Herschel Walker.
You're definitely fatter than Herschel Walker.
Would you say potentially bigger than Herschel Walker?
Like you are bigger.
I'm wider, taller.
Nah, I wouldn't say you're taller.
About the same. Well, if he shaved his head, we'd be very similar in that picture.
All right.
Anyway, I just thought put him on the list. Herschel Walker,
another Hall of Fame running back.
Right. I mean, that's a legit touch right there.
It's a good touch.
Yeah.
But that was not this weekend.
That was not this weekend. I saw the picture came up as a memory this weekend, and I said this would be a perfect. I'm trying to think if I did touch anybody famous this weekend.
Well, you touched somebody famous here in Greenville in the 90s today.
Yes, an OG, one of the original. If there was a Mount Rushmore of downtown Greenville bars, this dude would firmly be on it. There is no question. The former owner and proprietor of the legendary Elbow. He owned it from 1984 to 2006. Rest in peace, Elbow Room. Kirby Bryson I ran in today. And I was friends with Kirby in college. Almost kind of a de facto employee sometimes at the Elbow. Loved Kirby.
You rubbed elbows with him?
Loved the Elbow Room. Some great memories there. And it was good to just happen to randomly run into him today at Clean Eats of all places.
Good find, good touch.
Yeah, so took a picture and put it out there on the 90s Facebook page for ECU Pirates.
Nice. All right, good touch.
Thank you, Chandler. I forgot about that. Yeah, he is a legend, by the way. Mm-hmm. I'd put him up there. Joe Toronto from the Attic would firmly be on that Mount Rushmore.
Touched him.
Omar?
Probably, you got to put Omar, probably Alfredo.
Because he's still a legend to this
Omar
day.
is still, unbelievable, Omar, doing the exact same thing he was doing in 1991. And I walked in there probably a year or so ago one night, and it hadn't changed. It was awesome. It was like walking into 1991. It looks the same. It smells the same. It tastes the same. It's awesome. Great late night food and pitas that he has at Omar's on Fifth Street. And he is still there slinging it. He is working. And I walked in, and you would have thought like we were long lost relatives. Gave me a big hug. I mean, it was great. I mean, he has a great memory, by the way. So, yeah, Omar would be up there. I put Alfredo from Alfredo's Pizza up there.
Was it you that showed me the picture of him and
John Grillo?
John Grillo. Yeah. It almost looked like the Greenville Mafia.
Yeah, it was all three of them, too. Yeah. And then, probably Matt Sade from the Cellar Sports Pad days. I'd probably have to put one of the Sades up there. Yeah, there were a long time legends back in the 90s.
My Mount Rushmore would include John from Bowley's. but I don't know if that.
John, I don't think he's Mount Rushmore, but John had a great run with Bowley's. I will say, as far as food places go downtown, Bowley's was one of the great ones. Great run. Still haven't had like pizza really, that type of pizza from Bowley's.
Yeah,
it was kind of unique. It's kind of a cross between almost regular and Chicago style. It was a little bit thicker. Very good though. I love this pizza bread.
I pretty much just had the Dollar Drafts.
Yeah, they had the 99-cent pizza bread, which was fantastic.
Yeah, R.I.P. Bowley's.
Yeah.
Great spot. All right, let's start with Pirate Baseball, as again, we'll go inside the Delcor Players Lounge later on in today's show. But right now is the perfect time for a review of your home, auto, and life insurance. You can do that with a trusted, experienced agent, and that guy is Brandon Manning with Farm Bureau Insurance. You can call him 531-1812 to schedule a review and get a free quote. Both Troy and I have touched him, and we can verify that he is a good fellow that'll help you out.
Yes, jolly
with your insurance needs.
Kind of a jolly fellow.
And he brings us the ECU baseball recap. And Troy, how about a perfect week and a perfect weekend? East Carolina sweeps UCF. They had gone into this. I counted it on Friday. I believe the number was either 3 or 4 times going into this series. East Carolina had scored 10 runs in a game. I think it was 3. No, it was 4. They scored 10 runs or more in every game this weekend. 12-7, 10-0, 10-1. Their best series of the year to date.
Bats got hot, and that's been a problem for some of these games in the past, but not a problem this weekend. Great run down there in Orlando, and in first place now in the conference, right?
Yeah, I think Tulane is right up there with them, and that's who East Carolina will play this weekend on the road. We'll talk to Corey Glore. Hello. About that coming up on Thursday show. Safe! And get his thoughts on what the Green Wave have done so far this year. But that'll be the matchup coming up this weekend.
Yeah, that'll be a great series at Tulane. So that is a ESPN Plus product?
Every game will be on ESPN Plus, as will East Carolina's 6:30 Tuesday night date with UNCW, which is here at home.
Yeah, take a look at the weather forecast, a little early sneak peek on that one coming up for Tuesday night.
The Seahawks and Pirates will go at it for the second time this year.
Going to be clear, just a little bit cooler. Temperature is going to be probably upper 50s by the time that game rolls around, but at least it'll be sunny.
Pirates knocked off the Seahawks 3-1 earlier this year. That was last month, and they'll try to go for the season sweep coming up tomorrow night. So Pirates playing well. This is a nice winning streak they've got going. They won 4 last week. They had won 2 of 3 heading into that, so 6 out of 7 for East Carolina, playing good baseball.
Look forward to hearing from the guys on the show coming up a little bit later in the Players Lounge. Always do a nice job with that clip.
Thanks. I will also ask them a question I came up with on Thursday night. If you could pick a current Pirate to 1, fist fight your enemy, 2, marry your sister/daughter, and 3, live with for a year. You got to choose 3 different guys.
One of their current teammates, you mean?
Yeah. So I put it out there on Twitter, and I'm going to ask the players themselves today to figure that out. And I've been asking.
That'd be an interesting question for us here at Pirate Radio. Like, you have to pick one of your teammates here at Pirate Radio to answer those questions.
All right. Well, you can do that right now. Troy, who would you pick to fist fight your enemy?
I'd take Big Dog to fist fight my enemy. He would stomp a hole in them.
Okay.
Yeah, and fist fight them too.
I would go.
He's a teddy bear.
Shirley.
He's a teddy bear, but I think if he could light his fuse.
Oh, he definitely gets angry.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's got the stamina.
I think he doesn't have to have it. He's strong enough, and a couple solid punches, you'd be down.
All right.
Shirley is definitely my alternate.
Shirley. All right, if you could pick
only angry Shirley though,
a Pirate Radio employee to marry your sister/daughter, who would you take?
Wow. I don't know about my daughter. My sister, I'm not too worried about, so wouldn't be as big of a problem. But to marry my sister,
I'll go Chandler. Chandler's he's a good kid, good guy.
Yeah, he's a little bit younger. But
You're what are you doing? Are you going too literal here?
Or, you're just saying
a female
sister.
Important in your life.
Who
do you trust to be with them?
I'd go Chandler. He's single. He's available. Yeah, he's somewhat of a decent dude as far as we know. Yeah.
All right.
He's got us fooled.
I volunteer as tribute.
All right, and how about to live with for a year?
Well, I feel like I live with him already, so this would probably be pretty easy. I already spent most of the day with him, so what's falling asleep in an apartment? Ellerby.
I'd
take
that.
Ellerby. And you know the place will be clean. I've been to his house.
That would be my first thought.
Place is immaculate. He's always wiping. Like the minute I put a drink down, lift it up, he's wiping the counter. I'm like, God, I'm just picking up the drink. It's not like. So it would be clean.
That's a good choice.
Everything would be organized. Yeah. You know his routine. Like his routine is his routine. Like, there's no surprises with this guy.
Yeah. I feel like there'd be a lot of house meetings after I leave, like a bag of chips out. That would be.
But I would pick Ellerby.
Yeah, that's a safe bet.
Yeah.
And I feel like he would do most of the cleaning anyway because I or his roommate wouldn't do it the correct way.
Right. Not to his standards.
He would just do it himself.
The standard is the standard.
The standard is the standard. Jonathan would take Shirley in a fight. Chandler to marry his sister / daughter.
Jonathan Fields.
And he would take me to live with. Yeah. Thank you, Jonathan.
Thanks, Jonathan.
I didn't want people to think that was Ellerby.
No, we have not. We'll get Ellerby's answer coming up Tuesday on Pirate Radio Live.
Yeah.
Troy, I was thinking, I was going to ask you, like, ECU athletes all time. Who would you take in those?
Oh, you mean to have someone fight for me?
So the fight one, who would you take?
I'll tell you what.
I know all your well, no,
the fight, I'd almost go with someone like this is like one of the toughest guys I've seen. I'd almost have to take like someone like Dwayne Harris, just because he's so fast,
that's way off the radar.
Tough, scrappy.
I'm proud of your answer.
No, like I mean, I've seen that guy take a hit and keep on ticking, man.
He's a tough SOB.
I've never seen that dude injured. Like I've seen him where I thought, oh my God, his career is over type of a hit he's taken, and he bounces back up.
Good call.
That's the type of guy I think I'd want fighting for me.
I'm shocked you didn't go Robert Jones.
I knew you
Mark
thought
Washington,
I was going to go.
like anybody on the Peach.
Now, I will say Mark Washington would be my alternate because he is one badass.
Yeah. Still
to this day.
Like, we're not even talking in his prime. He might be in his prime.
Right. I think Mark is as good a shape now as he was back in the 90s.
I saw him out. He was at Pro Day, right?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He looks the same.
Yeah, he does.
Honestly, other than a few gray hairs, he looks exactly the same as he did in college. And he might be in better shape. I do agree with that. All right, so that's the fight.
To marry your lady in your life that you care about.
Oh, to marry a friend. Man, I don't know. That's kind of... I'd probably pick one of the baseball guys,
Who?
I'd probably... Agnos. I'd probably let him marry my sister.
All right.
Yeah. It's fun because if he's going to be family, he's a likable guy. Nice kid, comes from a good family.
Family.
Yeah.
All right.
He can marry my sister.
And who do you want to be your roommate?
Roommate.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's an interesting one. I got room with Jeff Blake, man.
Man.
He's just the all-time greatest quarterback in ECU history.
And you could just
either that or like Shane Carden and I would have a lot of fun together.
How long before Jeff Blake got tired of Peach Bowl questions? Like the first week? Troy, we can do this, man.
And then when he moves out, I move Shane Carden in.
You got to stop asking me about that last drive. Did you think Fisher would score, Jeff? All right, there you go. Troy, are you really watching this again? You'd want Jeff Blake to break down every...
Hey, let's watch this together. Now, that'd be something different. I haven't watched it with him before and getting his analysis. So that would be kind of cool.
All right, there you go. Robert asking any word on Cooch Maynor. Well, we'll see what the players say today. I've heard that from what I've heard, it is not like season ending or that kind of thing, that he hopefully will be back. So I don't think it's super serious, but that's just rumor. That is not anything. There's been no official word. I have not talked to Cliff or anybody. So that's just what I've heard. So hopefully he'll be all right. He had to leave the game on Friday due to an injury. But again, the Pirates used 2 pitchers Thursday, 2 pitchers Friday. What a great recipe for a solid weekend. They had everybody basically ready to go for that last game, and they didn't really need everybody because East Carolina scored 10 runs and only gave up 1 on that sweeping Saturday for East Carolina. They used 4 pitchers. East Carolina goes through the whole weekend using 8 pitchers.
Yeah.
They have been through games where they've used twice that many.
Well, and I hate to say it, because, I mean, unfortunately, it is what it is. But if you had, Wisenhunt available, they would have used even fewer, because, he would have been one of the guys on the game. I'm just saying, then they would have, let's say he pitches one game.
Okay.
Then, I mean, you have even fewer pitchers that, let's say he goes the distance in one of these games.
That is true.
Yeah. I'm just saying it could help
We're far enough into the season where we don't need to.
I know. I just made me think about it. It does change.
I mean, Mackenzie Gore pitched against the Braves the other night. If we had him,
I know.
That'd be great.
That would be awesome.
And he pitched well. He got a standing O.
Yeah.
Braves did win the game.
Mackenzie Gore committed to ECU. Who's the, whatchamacallit, the best player in Major League Baseball?
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Just think if we had him this year.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Think if we had a COVID year with Mike Trout and Mackenzie Gore and Wisenhunt.
That would be great.
Omaha, here we come.
Look, we swept UCF. Let's celebrate the real.
Okay. Sorry. Sometimes I get off on fantasy.
The hypothetical.
Sorry, Clip. Thanks for reeling me back in.
Come on back in. All right, HV3. I tell you what, let's take a break because I want to talk HV3 and a little bit of USFL. I got some audio to run on both of those topics.
Okay, sounds good. Both interesting topics.
Harold, another great weekend for him. Came up just short.
He is knocking on the door.
He is.
He's going to kick. I was talking with Coach about it earlier. That's how you win. You keep knocking on the door, and eventually you just kick it in.
I mean, this last month plus, he is playing as one of the top 15, 20 golfers in the world.
Yes.
And he's just so close to breaking through. We'll talk about that and more when we return. Monday edition Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this. The most stressful time of the year for many people. That's why Kona Ice of Greenville and Pirate Radio have teamed up to invite you to join us for a little tropical escape to celebrate the end of tax season this Monday, April 18th. Stop by the UBE parking lot on Evans Street next to Pirate Radio from 4 to 6 p.m. for a free cup of nutritious, delicious shaved ice from Kona Ice. Free Kona Ice for everyone this Monday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Why? To ensure there is no taxation without relaxation.
Hey Pirate Nation, Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. In 1960, my granddaddy started his firearm business right here in Eastern NC. Still family owned and operated, we have the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and are one of the nation's top firearm dealers. At Carolina Caliber, we have everything you need from hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. We buy, sell, and trade. It's a time-honored tradition. Visit us at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville.
Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, Classic Cola, Cherry Cola, Citrus Soda, and Orange Soda. You hear that? It's seltzer with a pop of soda, all with zero sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Pick up some new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda at your favorite retailer today. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989, and the official beer of the ECU Pirates.
Pirate fans, the 2022 football season is going to be one for the record books. East Carolina is coming off a 7-win bowl season, and 2022 is shaping up to be even better. The Pirates need you to pack Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium this fall with a great home slate that includes in-state rival North Carolina State. The American Conference schedule features home games against UCF, Memphis, Houston, and Navy. Season tickets are on sale for as low as $125. Get your tickets today by visiting ECUPirates.com.
When I need jeans, I order online because I know exactly what I want. They have just one moving part, and if there's something wrong, I exchange them. Buying a vehicle, especially pre-owned, is way different. Lots of moving parts. You don't want to get stuck. For a worry-free purchase, visit Phelps Chevrolet. We've been here in town a very long time. You know us. You know we stand behind everything we sell. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Come get you one.
University PC Care has been busier than ever repairing personal PC and Mac computers and iPhones during this pandemic, and we thank you for your support. Now, with everyone streaming and doing work from school and home, you may have discovered that your home Wi-Fi just isn't cutting it. It may be time to upgrade your home network, and University PC Care can help. To make a network assessment appointment and discover upgrade options that fit your home, go to talktowilliam.com or learn more at universitypccare.com.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
This is Mark Washington with Max Sports Performance at Max Fitness. Our facility has reopened and is following all safety protocols. The best thing you can do to strengthen your immune system is, of course, to work out and exercise on a regular basis. I can assist you as your performance coach. You can also enjoy the benefits of a private facility. Avoid the crowds and work out at Max Fitness. Now is the time to get healthy. Max Fitness, just off Highway 43 in the old Ace Hardware building behind Speedway in Greenville. Call me, Mark Washington, 902-4877.
This is CJ Mayhew, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now let's head back into Pirate Radio Live. Here is your host, Flipper Rock.
All righty. We had a purple shirt Harold out there representing East Carolina on Sunday down in South Carolina, and Troy D came up one shot short of joining Jordan Spieth and Patrick Cantlay in a playoff.
And my man was on the broadcast, and I was so hoping we would get a Jim Nance cut with, "He has done it! Harold Varner is your champion of the Heritage."
We did get him mentioning East Carolina, which is always great. I tuned in just in time yesterday to hear Jim Nance talking about East Carolina.
What did he say? I missed that part. What did he say?
He said Harold Varner III, representing North Carolina, attended East Carolina, so he is a fan of the Pirates.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool.
Told you I like Jim Nance. He got it right. He didn't say Eastern Carolina.
He did not.
He said East Carolina because Jim Nance is a pro. And that's what pros do.
He's a pro's pro. Yeah. Harold himself talked about, well, not really East Carolina, but his disdain for
South Carolina,
North Carolina, the school.
Oh.
This was during an interview.
Yes. You have the audio?
Over the weekend.
Oh, fantastic.
Where a reporter was asking about playing against Dustin Johnson. And did you see that video, by the way, Troy? It was DJ and Harold. They did like a horse type of thing where they had to hit a golf ball off a sign. And then they did trivia. And then they did cornhole. And then the final, Harold drilled a putt to win it. But it was something they did before the tournament had started.
That's pretty cool.
So they were referencing that. And then Harold went on to talk about how he did not like a certain shade of blue. So let's hear that, Charlie.
Harold, you actually already do have a win under your belt this week. That was against Dustin Johnson.
Yeah.
He beat you in cornhole. I'm slightly disappointed in you because I feel like you have that game. But overall, how was that experience and how gratifying was it to beat DJ earlier in the week?
Well, it was good, but the only thing that killed me is that it was funny. We get to cornhole and DJ and Austin are sitting there like licking their chops like, oh, we're going to win this one. And I'm like, I'm playing with a guy. He does more with his feet than he does with his hands. He's from Liverpool talking about soccer, football. I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. And he's throwing cornhole. He's not even hitting the thing. And I'm like, this is fun. Yeah, it was awesome. I love when North Carolina beats South Carolina in anything. So except the actual North Carolina. Yeah, that Carolina blue is just not a beautiful color.
Right,
got a shot in.
Right when I think I can't love HV3 anymore, He outdoes himself.
He is not a bandwagon. Like, he's not a Carolina guy. He's not a Dookie. He's a Pirate.
He is from the state of North Carolina, like we are, but he is all Pirate, bud.
And man,
he is not a sellout.
If you look at his golf bag, he's got the it's like a Muppet looking thing, I guess, that looks like him.
Yeah, and it's funny, Clip. I knew the guy that was involved with that when this first came out. And I thought it was a joke when they first did it because it kind of looks comical, you know.
Yeah, it's like a puppet.
And he was going to send me one, and I was going to have. This was like, I'm talking like 4 years ago. Like, this was like right when he was just getting started. I was like, oh man, you got to send me one of those. And he ended up like having them. They got lost. Like, I don't know what happened. The dude got divorced and like lost all of them.
Oh,
and I'm
that's
like,
sad.
dude, man, I would have been so cool to have one of these.
His wife took the puppets in the divorce.
Seriously, like out of the storage thing he had, like he had a storage container somewhere, and she took all the stuff.
She took the beach house. She took the puppets,
and then I did get an HV3 hat, which is kind of cool. But I would have loved to have one of those puppet heads because now they're probably pretty damn valuable.
He's got that on one of his clubs. He also still has a Pirate logo, golf cover. So
I love it. I mean, and I tell you what, I think Harold. I was talking to Coach Williams about this. I think he has the potential when he breaks through. And he's going to break through. I mean, he is going to win, and I think win eventually big. He has the potential to be, and I'm not overstating this, I think the most popular golfer on the tour. I think just everything, his personality, his likability, and then if you add that with he's starting to win or does start to win, I'm telling you, I think this guy could be the face of golf potentially if he can get some victories under his belt.
And they talked yesterday about his giant following he had down there in the tournament in South Carolina and how, if he makes this putt, they're ready to explode.
Yeah, I mean, he is on the verge of becoming a superstar. It's just, it is really in his control. He's just got to win. That's the only thing that's missing right now. He's got all the other components, all the other pieces to the puzzle. Once he breaks through, Clip, I am telling you, this guy is going to be a megastar.
I would agree with that, and I think that win is coming. It could come in a team event this week. It's a 2-on-2 format, I believe, down in New Orleans, and he will be teamed up with Bubba Watson. So it'll be Bubba and Harold as a twosome going at it this weekend.
And, you look at guys like who were really popular on the tour before, like Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods was popular because of his success, but he was a jerk in real life. I think he softened a little bit as he's gotten older.
He's much more likable now.
Yeah, but back when he was, coming up the ranks, he was a jackass, and people knew it, but he overcame that just by winning. Harold's a super nice guy. Like, hopefully he doesn't go the other way. Hopefully he doesn't become that after being a super. If he stays who he is, and stays true and genuine to himself, this kid's got it. I mean, he is going to be, as I said, a huge star.
All right. Also, during the weekend, Pirate Baseball a winner, HV3, great weekend. The USFL returned, Troy D.
I saw, thanks to you, Clip. Thank you for the reminder text. As good as advertised. You said you would do it, and you did it. And I almost would have forgotten about it if it wasn't for that text.
You got it. I pulled it up on my phone and watched about 20 seconds of USFL.
Boy, I screenshotted it. I don't know if I sent it to you or another friend. How old Skip
sent it to me.
Was that to you?
Yes.
It was a picture of Skip, and it was like, if I didn't know it wasn't Skip, I don't know if I know it was him. And maybe it was bad lighting. I don't know what it was. But he really looked old to me.
Well, think about it. It's been 18 years since he came here to East Carolina. It's a long time.
Yeah. How old is Skip? Is he pushing 60? I guess plus 60?
Yeah.
How old is Skip Holtz? There's a good trivia question for you.
The answer is 58.
Yeah. All right. But it was just the way he looked. He looked tired to me. And it just, he looked like he was 80 in the picture.
Did anyone know that they were playing all the games this season in the same stadium?
I did. They are all in Birmingham.
I did not.
I had heard that. Yes,
that is different.
Yeah, it saves them a lot of money on travel.
Yeah. So every team is just based there.
Every game is in that stadium.
Just hanging out at the Holiday Inn in Birmingham or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I guess they need more than one hotel. But yes, I had heard the whole league is based there. And you know what? Maybe that's the recipe to make this thing financially work.
They're not super worried, I guess, about ticket sales.
Although they had a good crowd there, I thought decent Saturday night.
So Birmingham has the home field advantage for every game. Skip does.
Yeah. Or does every team have their home field advantage?
I don't know. It's going to be hard for locals to get behind their team when they can't go to a home game, is what I'm saying. It's more of a made-for-TV event, it
is.
sounds like.
Yeah. And I'm sure the tickets are dirt cheap.
Yeah.
You know.
Let's see how much tickets.
I saw, like, Brian Bailey's, one of his old interns is, like, involved with the league.
Nolan Knight?
No, Madison.
Oh, involved with the league.
Yeah. Like
Nolan Knight, formerly of Channel 9, covered the games. We'll talk to him tomorrow about that briefly. But, yeah, so I'm trying to see how much I could get a ticket for.
I mean, it can't be but like $10. I mean, honestly.
Maybe they're sold out. It's not showing me any prices. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I did not watch much of it. So, apparently...
I wonder if they had, like, someone like Bill Clark Holmes down there buy all the tickets.
Yeah, Jonathan Field says $10 tickets. Sounds about right.
I would not pay more than $10 to go see that.
So apparently there was a show. Did you watch any of it, Chandler?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. And by the way, T's and P's to former ECU safety Warren Saba.
Yeah,
broke his right forearm.
Sent him a text. He seemed to be in good spirits, but that stinks.
That does suck.
Your first game.
Yeah.
Garrett McGinn played over the weekend, so good to see him back in action. His team, New Jersey, lost by 28-24. Did you see any of the show called United by Football? I guess this was running, like, going into the game.
I did not.
And it was almost like a Hard Knocks look at the USFL.
No.
I didn't see any of it, but there was a clip that came out of it that is making the rounds online today. Davion Smith got cut by the Pittsburgh Maulers. I don't know if I should play the cut first or
Pittsburgh Maulers
or hear the background of it. CJ, apparently they do things tough up there in Pittsburgh because this guy.
Are you a Maulers fan, CJ?
He's all in. Did y'all win?
I have no idea.
Oh, some fan.
They're the team that didn't play. They play tonight, Monday Night Football.
Oh, Monday Night Football, the USFL.
Who won the race last night, Troy?
Bush.
He knew that one. He's the only guy.
Want some M&Ms, buddy?
He's the only guy that Troy would know is on his team, Kyle Busch. And Kurt Busch, because they have the same last name. They're brothers.
Big win. Give me a 10 spot.
I got you. Davion Smith was cut because he wanted pizza instead of chicken salad.
I heard about this, but I didn't hear the audio. I thought Rome was joking about
this is real.
I didn't even think this was real, so this is real.
So the head coach is...
They cut him because he wanted pizza?
It's Kirby Wilson. Here, let's hear the exchange here, Shirley. This is from the show United by Football.
Well, he crossed the line, so we had to deal with it.
This is very difficult for me as a head coach. It's my first time, but we have a business. Okay, this is a business, and you're a businessman. We all are, because that's the nature of the beast right now. But when I first talked to you guys on March 22nd, I had a handbook. I covered some items that were very important to me.
Line 46 addresses that. Any disrespect of football or members, staff, USFL, hotel, etc. would not be tolerated.
And it's been brought to my attention that has occurred with you. So unfortunately, hear me out. Unfortunately, cost of doing business, I'm gonna have to let you go. Okay?
I didn't think I did anything or said anything disrespectful.
I can tell you what happened exactly. It's not important right now.
Right.
It's not important.
I don't know.
It's already happened.
Right.
It's already happened.
I didn't say anything disrespectful. He said, is that going to be a problem? I said, yes. That's it. And I walked away. I mean, I didn't think that was disrespectful. Me saying yes, I don't eat chicken salad. And I was like, is there another option? Walked in with pizza, and I was like, can I get a slice of pizza? He said no. I was like, he said, is that going to be a problem? I said, yes. That's all I said. I didn't say no cuss word, nothing. That's all I said. I promise you. No disrespectful on my dad's life. I promise you I didn't say nothing disrespectful besides yes.
And I appreciate you sharing that, but the matter is, it's done. It's done. I appreciate you sharing that, but good luck.
Someone's feelings, hurt feelings, are a distant second to the greater good of the team. And we've moved on and turned that page, and I'm happy we did it.
All right, there you go, Troy.
Yeah, they must have really been looking for a reason to cut this guy.
I mean, come on.
Because he doesn't eat chicken salad. Now, I'll say, it depends where the chicken salad came from. There are different types of chicken salad. I've had some chicken salad that is just absolutely to die for, and I've had some that is disgusting. So there is a wide range of what kind of chicken salad and who made it and where did it come from and how fresh was it. Either way, that's kind of a lame excuse to cut somebody.
I don't have all the details, but to me, this is a case where this coach turned chicken salad into chicken bleep. Thank you.
Nice played. Why did I think of that?
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's something. That's a dad joke right there. I'd come up with.
So the player did not want chicken salad, and he saw some pizza. The guy said, "Is it a problem that you can't have the pizza? You have to have chicken salad." He said, "Yes." He gets cut, and the coach says, "But you know what? We're glad to cut him. We told him. Rule 46: don't disrespect anybody."
Yeah,
it's a weird deal.
That almost sounds like a trap.
Yeah, I feel like did they just make this moment to put that show out so it would go viral and have us talking about it? Because it sounds almost
very,
fake.
very possible. I think this guy could be a victim of a setup here.
Chandler, would you have just eaten the chicken salad? Are you a chicken salad fan?
I like chicken salad.
I like chicken salad.
Yeah, I had some great chicken salad yesterday for part of my Easter meal.
But like, I don't know. Maybe the guy should have just went out and got his own cheeseburger or something. If he's that worried about it,
right?
I don't know. But those Pittsburgh Maulers,
they're talking more about that than they are the game.
So they
and I gotta tell you, I don't know. I mentioned this to you before. I tune in some, but I don't know how much of this I'm going to be watching.
Will you be watching tonight at 7:00?
Is it on NBC? What is
it's
it
on? FS1.
Doubtful.
Yeah,
I doubt it. I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
I highly doubt it.
I didn't watch any this weekend. I pulled it up on my phone just because I remembered to remind you.
Yeah.
So that's how I sent the reminder. I pulled it up the Fox app on my phone and had it on. But I did not watch any of it. Was it any good football, Chandler?
I mean, Skip's guys came from behind to win towards like one of the last plays.
Shout out to Skip. I did see Larry Fedora on the sidelines, a picture of it anyway.
Does he look the same?
The New Orleans Breakers. He looks old. I think once you get in the USFL, it ages you by 20 years.
Does he look old? Because he was always a younger guy, I felt.
He looked pretty old, yeah.
So I'll have to see a picture of him.
Our old buddy Larry Fedora. Speaking of, go ahead.
I was just going to say with, by the way, congratulations, Sup Dogs, three-time national champion. With Caleb Presley coming to town, we had Brett on Thursday. He said that Caleb Presley would probably be coming if we won. We won. With Caleb Presley coming, let's get the band back together. Let's get Larry Fedora back in here. Let's get Ruffin back in here. Let's get Shane Carden and Justin Hardy. Let's get Marquise Williams. Let's get the guys back together and let's party like it's 2014.
Was Trubisky
and Mitch Trubisky?
He was on that roster. I want to say. I don't know if he played.
In the post that I had on Twitter, there is a picture of him getting sacked by the swamp monster.
Who?
Terry Williams.
Trubisky?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he did.
Oh, a great photo.
That is an old photo of Larry. So yeah. We've got Caleb Presley. Can we air everything you said about Caleb Presley when he's here?
Do you have it?
I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I remember
go for it.
We went pretty hard on the director of football morale.
One of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Because it was hilarious.
It was.
And it turns out, I guess he was kind of in on the joke because he's like one of the funniest people now. So I don't know if he knew that it was a giant joke or what.
But I think the coaches were serious about it at the time.
I don't know. I mean, it was a circus over there.
Yeah.
They weren't focused on beating East Carolina those 2 Saturdays they met up in 13 and 14.
Morale was not good then.
It was not. They needed some Presley. So, anyway. Yeah, Sub Dogs does it again. Got the news. Was it after we talked to Brett on that
It was Thursday night.
Yeah.
About 8:45 it hit. And what a dynasty. 3 out of 4 years. And they came in runner-up the other year, the COVID year.
And Brett said it's going to be a quick turnaround for the party. So, probably some details coming up soon.
Yeah, and they need like a big space. I did reach out to Brett. I was like, well, what do you think about the convention center? You know, something like that. He's like, too far from campus.
Sounds like he's really lobbying for Minges.
Yeah. And I don't know if that would be good or bad. I don't know, you know, if that... it worked out awesome here at 5 Points.
Yeah, but what he's saying is twice as many
it's a
people.
space issue.
Yeah. No, well, they can have thousands here. Last time they did it at the State Theater, you know, they had 1,000
I think you said
people.
1,200. Or, 1,200 people in the State Theater the last time.
But you can probably still get more in Minges than out here, I would think.
Oh, I think you could. Remember when Parmalee played they had like freaking 10,000 people out here.
Where at?
At
5 Points
Five
Plaza.
Points. It was packed. It was twice as packed as Doggy Jams.
I was
he
thinking
cut it
Doggy
off
Jams.
at Doggy Jams. It was only 4,500. It was all plenty. He wanted to leave space for people to walk around the back. You could have doubled that if he wanted to.
Well, let's go to the FIC.
Well, that might actually not be a bad idea.
Yeah. So I don't know. Good problem to have, I guess.
Yeah.
Planning a giant party for your championship for the third time.
Yeah.
All right, let's take another break. We'll come back. We'll wrap up hour number 1. Coming up hour 2, we will go inside the Players Lounge, presented by Delcor. Hear from CJ Mayhew, Bryson Worrell, Ryder Giles, and Zach Agnos. They got a lot of wins to talk about. We'll do that when we return on Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
In studio with Jeff Stein from Brown & Wood. What's new, Jeff?
You know, everybody's thinking we're having some inventory issues in the car business, which some of it's true. For used vehicles, Brown & Wood has a lifetime powertrain on every vehicle you buy from us, new or used. So even when you buy a used vehicle from Brown & Wood, you have lifetime powertrain. We cover the engine, transmission for as long as you own the car.
Brown & Wood, your #1 dealership in Greenville and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
I can't think of anyone who doesn't love a clean car, but how often do you actually go to the car wash? Does it take too long, or maybe it's just not a very nice place? Tommy's Express changes everything. Our wash is bright, inviting, clean, and fast.
I love the flat conveyor belt. So easy to pull onto, much smoother ride, and safer for my car.
And when you join Tommy Club, you can wash as often as you like for one low monthly price.
I save money and time.
We're Tommy's Express.
At the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road, Greenville.
You've worked hard to make your business successful, and that's why it's really important to always have a bank in your corner when you need them. This is former ECU baseball player Ashley Capps from First Bank, and our experienced team of local bankers includes Lee Watson, Bonner Latham, Chris Richards, Josh Hooten, and Heath Nisbet. To get the business services that are right for your business today, come and see someone on our team at First Bank on Arlington Boulevard here in Greenville. First Bank, together with our customers, we're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome to US Cellular. Yeah, hi. I want a new phone for free, but not just any phone. I want the newest, fastest, most storage holding 5G unlimited data using phone in here for free. Sure, your choice. Really? Yep.
At US Cellular, we put you first. So choose any phone from any brand free. Plus, get unlimited data for just $30 a month. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
We all love using Uber Eats, DoorDash, and grocery pickup. It makes life so much easier. Well, now there is cellular delivery, and the team at Cellular Warehouse has perfected the process. They will deliver your new phone right to your door with all your information loaded on the new phone. And the best thing is there is no charge for this awesome service. And you don't have to waste half the day sitting in a Cellular store. Call Toby Williams today at 252-799-7051 and let his team of experts make your cellular delivery today. Cellular Warehouse, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent, serving all of Eastern North Carolina.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Holt Nailers for my friends at Arc Point Labs. Just as I trust my teammates, you can trust Arc Point Labs to give you quick and accurate results for all your laboratory testing needs. If you are in need of COVID testing for your return to school, work, or for travel, Arc Point Labs is offering same-day PCR and antigen testing with little to no wait time. Please visit any of the 6 Eastern North Carolina Arc Point Labs locations or make an appointment now at onehourcovidresults.com. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
The Rick House is Eastern North Carolina's premier American-style restaurant and bourbon bar with daily specials. And here's the lineup. Mondays feature $7 margaritas and half-price appetizers. Tuesday is stuffed seafood night. Wednesday is date night. Thursday is roasted smoked lamb chop night. Fridays is prime rib night. And Saturday is Italian night and is also Fred and Wilma night with our 36-ounce bone-in tomahawk steak just like the Flintstones. And on Sunday, it's our legendary brunch from 10 to 2. The Rick House, American Provisions and Spirits at 710 Red Banks Road beside the bowling alley in Greenville.
Hi, this is Phil Steele of Phil Steele's College Football Preview Magazine, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. University PC Care has been Pirate Nation's go-to IT expert since 2006. University PC Care is the local tech support experts for any of your business needs. Let them take care of it so you can take care of business. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. And as we head back into the show, a quick note never mind.
Yes.
No, never mind.
All right, a fake note.
Yeah, I thought I had news, and then I realized, nope, I
Shirley
don't.
Rhodes with the head fake.
That's not so quick.
Well, no. At least I didn't tell you something that was incorrect.
True. Rather have.
I'd rather go.
A head fake.
That's a live audio edit by Shirley.
Yeah, that was a live audio edit.
Yeah.
All right. No news is good news. Here's some news. More of a guest alert. Coming up Tuesday on the show, of course, East Carolina UNCW Tuesday night in Clark LeClaire Stadium. Former Pirate Seth Maness is now with the bad guys. He is on the UNCW staff. We are planning to hook up with him tomorrow and having him on the show ahead of the game. So it'll be great to talk about his major league days, his days here at East Carolina, and what he is up to now. Troy Dick.
Always like Seth. What a great guest to have. Hate that he's with the wrong team. I know at this point, but getting his college coaching career started,
and he's in a player development personnel, one of those roles. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if he's, is that his entry into being like a college head coach? Is that his entry into something else?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll talk to him about it tomorrow.
Does he want to get back in the major leagues coaching wise?
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about what he's up to in his life right now, and how weird is it going to be for him? How weird was it the first time around to be rooting against the purple and gold? But that is the place he's in right now. All right, coming up in just a little bit, we'll hear from C.J. Mayhew, Bryson Worrell, Ryder Giles, and Zach Agnos inside the Delcor Players Lounge. And I guess that lit off a quick light bulb. We don't have to get into as many details as you want, Troy, but during the break, I said Delcor, and it reminded you of a golf tournament coming up. And
the Delcor sponsors the Riley's Army Golf Tournament coming up this weekend that Pirate Radio is proud to sponsor also.
And you may have a spot on the team.
We'll have a Pirate Radio team. I think we're sponsoring the first hole, possibly like long. I have to get with Ellerby on it. I don't think it's a hole one. I think it's like a long drive maybe on that hole. But yes, we will have a Pirate Radio team. This will be my first golf outing in a long time.
And you have potentially put the invite out for another teammate?
I have possibly as a option. I just wanted to see his availability first, and then as it gets closer, we will funnel down and pare down the finalists for the team. But I have
so this opportunity can still be yanked away.
Chandler Honeycutt is on the list as an optional player available as an alternate right now, an optional pickup potentially for Friday.
Well, John Daly won the 1991 PGA Championship as the 9th alternate.
That's right.
in the tournament.
Yeah, and you know what happens if you get picked up as a player as an alternate? You're a player.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Bring it on. Hey, I'm coming off a second place finish in the Memorial Tournament at Lakewood Country Club this past Saturday.
Well, your stock has just gone up, son.
In the second flight. So,
jot that down. Write that down somewhere.
Yeah.
Second place?
Yeah.
So you're just like Harold Varner.
Exactly.
Did you wear purple?
No, I did. Well, it was on a Saturday.
Oh.
But if I do have the honor of playing on your on the Pirate Radio team for this tournament, the Delcor Riley's Army tournament, I will wear purple on Friday.
So what'd you shoot to finish second, you said?
57, which is 15 under. It was a Super Bowl tournament.
Okay.
So 57.
Yeah. I like you have good chances to make the cut here. So we'll be finalizing
potential
the team
news,
soon.
but we'll break the news later this week, whatever the final decision is.
Yeah,
the decision.
The decision.
And I think we should have CJ or somebody going around documenting this because you're playing too.
I will be playing. This will be my first time I've played in years.
Ellerby says content is king. I think this will be some great content of some missed putts, some made putts.
CJ, would you be available at least for a few holes to come on out there and?
He's the content junkie.
Say content.
CJ will have his drones out there. Yeah, we'll be ready to go.
We'll bring our team with us. Document this. Could be some good entertaining stuff.
Yes.
I've warmed up a little bit to the idea of golf, but I still just don't think
This is the way I like to play, guys. Super Bowl tournament. You get 4 guys together on your team. You have some camaraderie out there. You have some fun times. And then whoever, you make a crappy hit, it's okay because one of your teammates, you got 3 other chances for someone to make a good one.
How long is this going to take? Y'all going 18?
18.
So about 3.5, 4 hours.
Well, definitely 4 with a Super Bowl tournament. Yeah. Sometimes it can drag on a little bit longer.
It's a big commitment.
Yeah.
Especially.
Well, it's what we do for the community clip.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But especially if you aren't good that's
right. So
how do you get good other than play?
It's a
you have to
chicken
play
and,
to get good
egg deal. Yeah. You have to play to get good. That's why it's so frustrating. I don't have time to get good, so I can hit good shots occasionally, but I'm not consistently good. So about 1 out of every 4, I'm like, oh, that was a good shot, and then it kind of gives you the fever a little bit. But then you hit the next shot, off into the woods, and then you're like, this is why I hate this game.
Golf, learning how to play golf is just like, nowadays with this right here, which is a phone. I mean, it's like you want to learn how to change a tire, you Google it, you YouTube it. You can go to YouTube right now or Google or whatever. Even on TikTok, there's pages on TikTok that give you drills to do at home.
Yeah.
But
I just don't have enough
you have to have the commitment to it. And if you really want to learn how to play golf, then,
as I said, this is more fun for me to go out with the guys, play in a Super Bowl tournament, and that gets my fix. I'm good.
Golf to me isn't even about. It's about going out there and having fun. It's about
join nature.
It's about the fellowship and
having a few brewskis.
If you're one of those guys that's going to slam your club or do all that, then just don't show up. I mean, we're just out there to have fun.
Yeah. So what you're saying is Mully shouldn't be on our team.
I haven't played with Mully. I don't know if he's like that.
I didn't say that.
He just strikes me as one of those guys that takes it very serious.
Yeah, maybe. But I can also see him just be like, hey, look, it's just a bad shot. I expected you to hit that shot. I expected to hit that shot.
I knew I was going to have to carry this team.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Hopefully, that would be cool to see Mully out there.
I think he is out there. I think he's going to be on one of the teams.
Cool deal.
So you'll see him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should I go out there and heckle him? Follow him around the course?
Now that would be great, Clip.
Cough.
You'll miss this putt, Mully. Jackass.
Mully, he called Mully Penny Mullis for all his pennies that he brought.
No,
it'll be his new nickname.
Hey, Penny. Well, I can't hit a golf ball, but I can shoot a basketball. I went to my parents yesterday and was shooting with my nephew.
Oh, just throw some hoops up?
Still got it.
Oh, nice.
You want to talk about a guy that can't throw some hoops up is not a phrase used in basketball.
You know what's funny? I actually took some shots yesterday too. I was over.
So did you take the hoop and throw it up?
Throw some hoops up?
I was over. So Tyler was over at a friend's house in the neighborhood, and I went over there for a minute. And he's got a nice little basketball court in his backyard, with his driveway. And I said, here, toss me with a rock. And I threw it up, made the shot. And I thought my right shoulder, like I thought something popped. I was like, oh man, I'm just healing off my, incident on the ATV when it snowed, remember?
Your near-death experience.
Yeah, I'm just starting to heal from there, thanks to my cortisone shot from my friends at Ortho East, by the way. Great level of service that I appreciate those guys. I won't even be able to move it. But then I went up with the shot, and I was like, oh, that might have not been good. So I might have injured myself making a 3, by the way.
You got a golf tournament this weekend.
I know.
You can't be doing stuff
but I feel like that's down. It's only when I move up it becomes a problem. So as long as I keep it going down,
fair enough.
I'm good. Up, bad.
Did you call the foul? Did you call the foul on yourself?
Ghost man.
That's a foul.
And one.
It's like, God, this is bad. How am I getting injured just shooting a basketball here?
Do you tell anybody?
Just you guys.
Yeah, I figured
he takes it back out to dry for
I don't want to tell anybody.
Bang!
I was like, I kind of tried to fake it. I'm good, guys. I'm good. I'll see y'all later. I don't want the two 14-year-olds looking at me like.
And Dreyfus is slow to get up. He was not even contacted, but he's slow to get up. We'll see what's going on here.
So I was looking. I hadn't shot a basketball in a while, so that was kind of fun.
Fun to do.
How long did you do it for?
Solid 7 minutes.
Okay. Now I will tell you what I do a lot of in the backyard: throw the football. Because Tyler loves to play football. We throw the football all the time. We'll run routes and different things, or he'll run routes and I'll throw it to him. I'm getting pretty good at throwing the football because I'm doing it so much.
Good.
And I'm not saying I'm Holton Ahlers or anything. I'm just saying for a guy my age, I'm pretty good at throwing the rock.
All right. You know, Tom Brady is close to you.
He is close to my age.
Yeah.
Yes. He is a great person to be as a mentor.
And he keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Now you talk about wanting to touch somebody. I want to touch Tom Brady.
Can't blame you.
I need to add to my touch list.
Man. Okay.
Who's the most famous person you've touched, Clip? Don't say Troy D.
Touched a couple of celebs at the old MJ tournament a long time ago.
Yeah.
Vince Carter, one of the best dunkers of all time.
Yeah.
Touched him. You know, so we went to when the Dean Dome opened, they had some kind of like alumni game.
Mm-hmm.
And all the old players came in. This was like mid to late 80s. I was really young at the time.
Little Clip.
And I have a picture with me and Jimmy Black.
Yeah, I remember Jimmy Black. Oh, yeah.
Now, that came after
1982.
We have a picture of a young Michael Jordan walking by smiling, like right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents were trying to get me to take a picture with him, but I was a little kid. I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I'm scared, whatever.
He's a nobody.
And then finally, I built myself up to like, all right, I'm going to do this. And I got it with Jimmy Black.
Yeah.
It could have been me and Jordan.
Oh, how cool would that have been?
But instead of MJ, it was JB.
Yeah.
The point guard, I guess,
he's
on
the
that
point guard.
82 team.
Yeah, great player. But no Michael Jordan.
So my answer would have been Jordan, but instead,
Yeah, that would have been cool.
So there you go. I don't know. I
neat story.
don't know if Vince Carter is the most famous, but that one comes to mind. Well, Dean Smith, he's more famous than Vince Carter.
Sure.
I hate that these are all Tar Heels, but it tells you about my childhood.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I told you a story where I remember being a kid meeting Dean Smith, and I was at an airport and watching Dean Smith smoke. That was back in the days you could actually smoke in a terminal, and I was stunned.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, Dean Smith smokes?
Well, that's when I learned how to smoke at Dean Smith basketball camp. We did a drill after you shoot. You take a few puffs. Yeah.
Dean Smith.
Put your ashtray to the side.
Dean Smith way.
Burn a few smokes.
Yeah. They always said the last thing he did before he walked out on the court, he would just get a drag as much as he could.
Yeah.
And then he'd stomp it out right before he walked on to even back in the Carmichael days.
Yeah, that's what I do before doing PA. The same drill.
And the show.
In between breaks. So there you go. All right, enough Tar Heel crap. Harold Varner III with us right now.
Exactly.
Let's talk Pirates. When we return, we'll hear from CJ Mayhew, Bryson Worrell, Ryder Giles, Zach Agnos as we go inside the Players Lounge.
See you Thursday.
All right, back on Thursday for Troy D in the 5 o'clock hour. Back with the ECU baseball players when we return hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live after this.
Hey Chandler, what are you up to tonight?
Jenny, it's Tuesday, and I'm going to go sing with DJ Captain Morgan for karaoke at The Buck.
Well, that sounds like fun. I have to work. Well, what are you up to this weekend?
Well, believe it or not, I'm going to go listen to some live music Friday and Saturday night at The Buck.
Live music all weekend long, really?
Yep, all weekend, and they also have the biggest high-definition screen to watch all the sporting events on Sunday Fun Day.
I'm going to have to go check that out.
Yeah, just check out The Buck on Facebook or Instagram for all the information. The Buck.
Alone, chicken, onions, peppers, and cheese have potential. Together, they have a purpose, a destiny, and a name. Jersey Mike's number 16 Chicken Philly, because grilled to order makes a sub above. At Jersey Mike's, we take great satisfaction in getting that perfect meat slice. Yes. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh, because slice to order makes a sub above.
Before you hit the road this travel season, be sure to get your tires inspected by the tire guys at Greenville Auto World. The Greenville Auto World service team sells all the top brands and economy tires if you need a new set. Need an oil change, state inspection, or AC repair? Greenville Auto World can work on any type of vehicle, and the monthly oil change special is only $29.99. Make an appointment now by calling 364-8730. For award-winning service, trust Greenville Auto World.
The celebration is on. Save the date for Saturday, May 14th as the town of Farmville celebrates 150 years with a Black Tie Gala from 7 to 11 p.m. Music will be provided by the Raheem Walker Project and dinner will be served. Tickets are $75 per person or $650 for a reserved table for 8. All proceeds benefit the Farmville Chamber of Commerce, and to purchase tickets, call 753-4671. Save the date and enjoy a night out on the town at the Farmville Black Tie Gala Saturday, May 14th.
This is Talbot Green with Angel Oak Home Loans. The real estate market is extremely competitive right now. The importance of being pre-qualified is absolute must before you begin shopping for a new home. At Angel Oak, we offer a wide variety of programs ranging from conventional, government, and portfolio loans that fit most financial situations. To get started, contact Talbot Green, Braxton Green, Joanne Weir, or Wanda Hager at 751-2060.
NMLS 1719250, Equal Housing Lender.
When a storm hits, you can count on Greenville Utilities. They put their emergency storm plan into action to restore power as quickly and safely as possible. If you experience an outage, call them toll-free at 1-855-767-2482. The automated hotline can handle a large number of calls at once, virtually eliminating busy signals, so help can be on the way as fast as possible. Remember, GUC's emergency hotline number is 1-855-767-2482.
Thinking about takeout tonight? Familia can make everything real easy for you with a great selection of Italian food and more. Visit FamiliaNC.com to see the full menu featuring pizzas, pastas, salads, and homemade desserts. Place your order online or call 689-6330, and Familia will have your order ready in their convenient drive-through window for pickup. Finish up a busy day with a great dinner for yourself or your family from Familia. Familia on Fire Tower Road near Pitt Community College.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Avoid the long check-in lines and congestion at the big airports and fly local at PGV. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has more American Airlines flights. Book today at aa.com. PGV, where the pirates fly.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you have real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about the current real estate market? Or do you need a property manager for rental houses? ECU alum Scott Harris with RE/MAX and SD Harris Properties can help answer every question you have and show you a stress-free real estate experience that will be memorable and enjoyable. If you have real estate questions, Scott has answers. Give him a call today at 347-1857. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, I did some math during the break. Bryson Worrell on the weekend series. First of all, he had 7 hits.
Uh-oh.
He had 2 home runs.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
He had a triple.
Oh, my God.
So that's 8 and
4
10.
singles.
Wait, okay, so 8, that's
15
12,
spins.
15 spins.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are going to be sick.
So we are going to have... Shirley, will you take a couple spins?
Sure.
How many can I get you down for?
Wait, how many do we have?
You want to do 2?
I'll do 3.
All right. Way to take one for the team. CJ, how many spins you want to do when Bryson's here?
Well, if she does 3 and we have 12 left, we can split the rest evenly unless you're asking me to take a couple extra for the team.
How many do you want to take?
I'll take 4.
All right. So that leaves 7. So 8. Wait. Wait, I'm doing 7.
So there'd be 4 for you, 4 for Chandler, 4 for CJ, and then me.
All right.
I take 3.
I'm going to give myself 3 and Chandler 5.
That's hilarious.
Oh, don't tell Chandler that. He's already had a hard day.
And
he's going to make it worse.
He got sick last time he did this. I don't think it was related to the spins, but maybe we'll go 4 each, I guess.
Yeah, go 4 each. He's had a rough day today.
Expecting the arrival later on this hour of Bryson Worrell, and we'll, I believe, talk on the phone to Zach Agnos. I know Ryder Giles will join us on the phone.
Yeah, I have a bone to pick with Zach Agnos, by the way.
All right, save it for when he joins us, so you can say it directly to his face. I think I know what it's related to.
You know exactly what it's related to.
He got you hooked on something?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well,
and it's all his fault because I had put that thing away years ago, and he kept bringing it up, and I'm like, now I got to go back and play again.
All right. We'll talk about that with him later on. Right now, we'll head out to the Pirate Radio Live line and talk to CJ Mayhew. East Carolina played so well this weekend. CJ was kind of bored. They didn't need him. They did use them in the win over Elon, and we'll discuss that and more with the Pirate pitcher who joins us now on the Pirate Radio Live line. CJ, appreciate your time. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Hey, great. Congratulations on a great weekend for the Pirates. How about a 3-game sweep against UCF? And CJ, your first sweep of conference play this year, and that had to feel pretty good. Tell us about the weekend and finishing it off on Saturday.
Yes. I mean, it's awesome being able to get the sweep. We've been pretty close the last 2 weeks, and this week we finally finished it out. I think it was a complete team win this weekend, so it was really, really good to be a part of.
And man, the bats got going, CJ, and that's got to make you pitchers feel good when the bats get heated up like that. What was that like watching that offensive performance by the Pirates this weekend?
I mean, it was awesome. It was crazy. Yeah, it seemed like the bats they never cooled down this weekend. It was really, really cool to see. Seemed like we just kept adding runs on almost every inning. So just putting a lot of pressure on the other team.
CJ Mayhew joining us. CJ, you guys, when I talk to you every Monday, seem so consistent. You go to work, you do your job, and hope you get the results you get, and then those results are positive. So I don't think much changes for you. I mean, did you guys do anything different this weekend that you haven't done all season long, or was it just kind of sticking to it and you got those results that you were looking for?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't try to change much of anything, just sticking to approach. And I know from the offensive side, every guy 1 through 9 kept the chain together we always talk about. And when you do that, good things will happen.
And it capped off a great week for you. Got the midweek win as well, CJ. And you played a big part in that, coming in, pitching a couple of innings, 4 strikeouts. How about your performance against Elon? How'd you feel out there?
Felt really good. I think I came in, it might have been the 5th inning I think the 5th inning, there was 2 runners on, and my job was just to get the offense back in the dugout as quick as possible, and that's what I did.
You're able to do that, and some great pitching performances throughout the week and the weekend. But man, when you guys go 2, 4, 6, I think 9 pitchers against Elon and giving up only 7 hits, 1 run. That's a good midweek ball to get you into the weekend. Now you got UNCW coming up. You get them at your place this time, CJ. I know you've talked about their crowd on the road. Now you get the Seahawks at home, and I know you're excited about that on Tuesday.
Yeah, since I've been here, I've never played Wilmington at home. We've always been there, and their crowd is they bring a good crowd there. So I'm excited for tomorrow, and excited for Pirate Nation to be out there.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday series with Easter weekend, CJ. So how did you spend your Easter Sunday?
Yesterday, went to church in the morning, me and a couple guys on the team, and then we went to Webb Tyndall's house for lunch.
Okay, Webb Tyndall, former Pirate North Carolina basketball player, right?
Yeah.
What's the connection there?
Him and a pastor, Jamin, they come and do like a little on Sundays they come. You can come early in the mornings, and they do like a little Bible study with the team. So
Okay.
we've got a little close connection with them.
Good deal. Yeah, he's a great dude. And this is kind of a weird transition going from Bible study to CJ Mayhew beating up somebody. So the other night on last week on Twitter during the rain delay, I guess Thursday, CJ, I said on Twitter, pick a current Pirate baseball player for each of the following. Number 1, fist fight your enemy. Number 2, marry your sister. Number 3, pick a Pirate to live with for a year. And my answers were to live with for a year, I pick Ryder Giles. He seems pretty chill. Marry your sister, Bryson Worrell. As far as I know, he's a pretty good dude, so I'll take him. And then to fist fight my enemy, I selected CJ Mayhew because I don't know, man. You kind of got that bulldog in you. First of all, what do you think about my answers there?
I bet I'd have to say they're pretty right.
All right. Well, now I'm going to turn the tables on you, put you on the spot, CJ. You got to answer those questions for your teammates. So what Pirate other than yourself would you pick to fist fight your enemy?
I'd probably go with probably Bryson. I mean, he's the biggest guy on the team.
He's got a pretty. He'd intimidate the other guy, that's for sure. All right, what current Pirate do you trust to marry your sister?
Probably I'd say Zach.
Okay, all right, Zach Agnos. How about what current Pirate would you pick to live with for a year? I guess you might already be doing this, but who's on the team would is not only cool to hang out with, but also they'll do some dishes, they'll do some laundry. You don't want to live with a sloppy guy. So who would you pick?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna pick my roommate. Live with Skylar and Zach, but if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Cooch Maynard. He's just a fun guy to be around, and he's a pretty clean guy. So.
And speaking of Cooch, is he doing all right? CJ, you expect to see him back on the mound soon?
Yeah, I haven't heard much, but I talked to him, and he said he's doing fine, so he'll be out there.
Good deal. Back on the road this weekend at Tulane. Old Corey Glore will be on the call when the Pirates take on the Green Wave. And I've asked a lot of you guys, and I don't know you specifically have said this, but when I talk about who do you like to beat in conference, who talks a little junk, well, Tulane seems to come up a lot, so this should be a fun weekend, right?
Yeah, last year was. I've never been to Tulane. All the guys on the team said it's an awesome place to play at. But playing them last year, there was a little rowdy in their dugouts. It was a fun series last year, and I'm expecting a fun one this year.
CJ Mayhew joining us. CJ, appreciate it, man. Hopefully we can get you back in the studio next Monday. But great to talk with you today. Have a great week, and we'll see you out at Clark LeClaire coming up Tuesday night against UNCW.
Yes, sir. I'll see you.
All right, CJ Mayhew joining us here on Pirate Radio Live as part of the Players Lounge presented by Delcor. Delcor has been the trusted HVAC and plumbing contractor in Eastern North Carolina for over 5 decades when it comes to cooling, heating, and plumbing repair. You can always rely on the service professionals for any size job. Call Delcor 321-8868 or visit delcorinc.com. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We will talk to Ryder Giles, also Bryson Worrell later on, and we'll go from CJ to CJ. CJ, do you have your awards on you? All right. We'll talk a little NBA playoffs. We'll get CJ Schaefer's End of the Year awards. I'm looking at the actual award finalists right now. We'll get CJ's awards, talk about what's going on round 1 in the NBA playoffs when we return. Also more from Pirate baseball players after these words.
In studio with Jeff Stein from Brown & Wood. What's new, Jeff?
For service, we're doing touchless pickup and drop-offs. So when you pull your vehicle in, we greet you at the car and open the door for you, but we're putting plastic on the seats. We're having a steering wheel cover put on. We even have shift knob covers now this year. And then we have the customer actually drop the key in a baggie, and they're the next one to touch that key when it comes out of the baggie when they pick up their vehicle. So just want to make sure we take care of the customers that voted us number 1.
Brown & Wood, your number 1 dealership in Greenville and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hello, Eastern North Carolina. If you're looking for a great place to work with competitive pay and advancement opportunities, Pitt County Schools is hiring. We employ over 3,000 people, and we're one of the largest employers in Pitt County. Pitt County Schools is currently seeking teachers, bus drivers, school nutrition personnel, facilities staff, custodians, clerical staff, and more. We offer advanced leadership opportunities for our educators and competitive pay for our skilled labor force. Come work for a diverse, thriving school system and be an important part of ensuring success for the students of Pitt County who are the future of Eastern North Carolina. To fill out an application, visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org, or go directly to our job postings at bit.ly/PCS employment. That's bit.ly/PCS employment. Pitt County Schools, engaging, empowering, and elevating every student and every staff member every single day.
Winslow's Deli and Tavern has a new look, along with a great lunch and dinner menu. Open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner, plus brunch starting at 10:30 on Sundays. Winslow's is located on 5th Street beside the State Theater and features daily drink specials with 2 outdoor patios perfect for this warmer weather. Follow Winslow's on Facebook and Instagram for special events and daily specials. Winslow's Deli and Tavern on 5th Street in Greenville.
UBE and PirateWear.com is excited to offer Pirate Nation the largest selection of new ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates in to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking uptown in Greenville. Visit them at PirateWear.com. Go Pirates!
It's bow time. Have you ever wondered why Bojangles Chicken Supremes are called Supremes? Well, with golden crispy chicken tenderloins this juicy, tender, and full of bold flavor, what else would you call them? Superbs? Nah, that would be weird. Get your 4-piece Chicken Supremes combo today with a scratch-made biscuit, your choice of fixin', legendary iced tea, and your favorite sauce for dipping. Download our app to order ahead. It's bow time.
Hey Pirate fans, Derek Pizzeni from Carolina Wealth Management. Are you a fiduciary? That's a question every investor should ask their advisor. A fiduciary is an individual who acts in the best interest of a particular person or beneficiary. Is your advisor a fiduciary? You should know it's your money. At Carolina Wealth Management, we do things differently from other investment firms. To learn more about the benefits of working with a fiduciary advisor, visit mycarolinawealth.com. That's mycarolinawealth.com.
While you're sleeping, our whole hogs are slow cooking over wood to create that bite that Eastern North Carolina is known for. I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have been the torchbearers for what whole hog barbecue is supposed to be. At Sam Jones, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors. Everything, and I mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Come on over and see us at Sam Jones Barbecue, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. Sam Jones Barbecue, Fire Tower Road.
This is Big John Williams, strength and conditioning coach for East Carolina football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
This hour of PRL is brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU home services partner. Give them a call today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
Man, this Kuna Ice is banging.
What flavor did you get?
Caribbean cherry.
Oh.
Caribbean or Caribbean? What do you say?
I say Caribbean, but I mean Caribbean Queen.
I know. I say Caribbean Queen, but I say Caribbean Jerk. So I got I don't know.
I say Caribbean.
Okay. Well, he's a Filipino. He should. Well, you should know.
Oh yeah, it's authentic.
I don't know what one has to do with the other, but You're a little more cultured than we are.
I'm an island boy.
Yes, you are. Chandler, what'd you get? Pina colada.
Pina colada.
You always go with the pina colada.
So it's a nice little taste. I like it.
Shirley, how about you?
The watermelon mint.
And
it's quite good.
I'm not very minty.
It has just a very, very, very light hint of mint.
Hint
It's
of mint?
more, yeah, it's a hint of mint.
So what about for ice cream, like a chocolate chip mint?
That's my favorite ice cream of all
Okay,
time.
I'm with Shirley then.
Okay. What kind do you get?
Orange.
Sorry.
Sitting in the freezer right now.
Okay. Sorry to take you away from it for a moment. We'll continue on our Delcor Players Lounge with Bryson Worrell and Ryder Giles coming up in just a little bit. But CJ, I feel like it's been a bit where we just you keep saying you have your NBA awards and we never get to them. And it would be funny if I just didn't get to them until September when everything's over. But we'll go ahead and get to them. Before we do, we need to get back in the mood. I used to own this. Well, hold on, Shirley. Let me set it up a little bit. All right, relax.
No, I got a little flustered because the phone rang. I answered the phone, and then you said something about it, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I'm going to miss my cue."
So this is the one where, by the way, stop doing that. You continue to get the song wrong. Stop doing that. God. All right, so I'm going to need the one with words that's on the top row to start with. But so I used to run this every day on the sports bar, and the playoffs last 3 months. Right. So this people would really hate this. So let's bring it back to get ourselves fired up for some NBA playoff talk and some NBA awards talk. Shirley, let's get fired up for the playoffs.
Basketball is a lot of fun, and it's even more fun when the pros are in the playoffs. Sometimes the guys do dunks, and sometimes they make really cool 3 shots. The games are really close a lot, and they're on all the time, every night, so you can watch them. Basketball is like football, but they try to shoot the ball in a hoop instead of a touchdown. I like basketball. I really like basketball in the playoffs. Basketball is really cool. Let's talk about cool playoff basketball in the sports bar.
Let's do it on Pirate Radio Live instead.
It's a great song.
It is. Not only
I had completely forgotten about this because I was like, "Where are you going with this?"
It explains some of the rules and how things work. So if you're not familiar with basketball, I feel like I helped you learn a little bit about it now.
Some people may not be aware where the 3-point line is.
That's true. It's the one beyond the free throw line.
Right.
But it's not the half court line.
Right. Can't mix that up. This
totally
one's
different
curved.
lines. And people were really confused when they used to go to ECU games back in the day and the volleyball lines would be on the court. What do those mean? Are those 5-pointers? All right. Bryson's here. So let's, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's get your awards instead of, and then we'll go through the playoffs maybe in hour 3 when we have time. Bryce, you can join us if you want. We're going to talk a little NBA for a moment, and then we'll get to you. And my God, we owe you a lot of spins. I mean, really? Take it easy, dude. All right, we'll get to that. You watching the playoffs at all, Bryson? You follow NBA at all?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I just saw Miles Bridges throw the mouth.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. And a little out of character, but that was a moronic move by him. All right, let's get your awards. This is CJ Award. Now, you spend time on this.
Yeah.
You also have, how many players do you have on your tiers list?
About 50. It's 8 tiers, and then that doesn't include the players who are injured, obviously.
And you do this just for yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're really into it then.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. All right, who is your most valuable player for this season?
I think they got the 3 correct. The 3 finalists are Embiid, Jokic, and Giannis. I have Jokic as the MVP, but I think these guys clearly separated themselves from everybody else this year.
Jokic won last year. Now, have these awards been announced yet?
No.
The official.
This is all that's been announced.
You're going with Joker back-to-back.
Yep.
All right, who is your Rookie of the Year?
I have Evan Mobley. Scotty Barnes did make a really good push at the end of the year, but I think it's going to be the case of a little too late.
Cade Cunningham is a finalist. Has a guy that played on a team as bad as him won the award? Or when's the last time that happened?
I mean, I'm sure it's happened just because, I mean, really bad teams draft the really good players, but I can't remember the last time it's happened off the top of my head.
So you're going Evan Mobley.
Right.
From USC. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were saying it, not asking. I don't know.
Sixth man of the year.
Sixth man of the year, I have Tyler Hero. I don't really think it's all that close. I mean, he's a big reason they're the 1 seed.
They have I admittedly don't watch a lot of Miami basketball. I did when they watched the Hornets. Is their bench better than their starters?
There's a lot of the bench players, a handful of the bench players that play, I guess, 4th or 5th starter minutes.
Now, they brought in Hero and Duncan Robinson and those guys and went up immediately by 30.
Yeah, it's impressive because one of the things that kind of separates the great teams from the good teams in the playoffs is which team's stars will perform well in the playoffs. Every team seems to have a superstar except for the Heat, but they are still the 1 seed regardless.
Jimmy Butler, not a superstar?
Correct, not a superstar.
Okay. By the way, Bryson, if you would like some free Kona Ice, they're giving away free Kona Ice in the parking lot.
I heard.
Go check some out.
Troy D says there's 2 sugar-free flavors, so if that's your thing.
No, that's not my thing.
Bring on the sugar. Defensive Player of the Year.
So, I have Marcus Smart, and that might
a homer
be
pick?
A little bit. I really think it's going to be between. So I have it between him and actually Bam Adebayo, who is not a finalist. And I haven't looked at the amount of games Bam has played. It might be because he didn't play the correct amount, which I think is 58 games.
All right.
But I like Mikal Bridges there. I like Rudy Gobert there. Rudy's there every year now, but I have Marcus Smart, and I think he's going to show. I know the playoffs don't count towards the awards, but after yesterday, and I think for the rest of this series against the Nets, he's going to show that he's the defensive player of the year.
All right, most improved player of the year.
So I have Ja. I don't know if you've heard the issue that people are having with Ja as most improved.
Well, he was already good.
Right. Which is...
I think he's too good for that award.
Well, there's... I understand that sentiment, but I do think if you're gonna make that the case, that needs to be explicitly stated, and it hasn't been. So I have John Morant. Otherwise, I would have had Darius Garland, but I feel like instead of DeJounte Murray, I would have honestly had Miles Bridges.
I was going to ask, is he a candidate for this?
Yeah, I think he should be.
Yeah,
he's had a really good year.
Or even LaMelo.
Yeah, but I do understand the sentiment about Ja not being available.
All right, Coach of the Year. Your Celtics guy?
I mean, no, he would be. I do have him in the top 5, but I got to go with Monty Williams. I mean, some people said they overachieved last year, getting into the finals. Said they'd have a hangover year this year, even though they didn't win the championship. But Monty Williams brought them back to a 60-plus win team. Honestly, they might cruise right into the finals.
It appears they will.
Yeah, it's going to be hard even for a team like the Warriors to compete with them.
Are there any other awards you've given out?
Well, they have first team All-NBA, first team All-Defense, all that stuff.
I like how somebody pointed out that all the awards are sponsored by Kia except the Coach of the Year. Well,
Yeah.
like Kia wants no part of the coaches.
Very weird stuff.
That is strange. So, no coaches in a Kia. All right, anything else, CJ?
No, not right now.
All right, when we get talk NBA playoffs, we'll get you back on.
Okay.
Get your thoughts. A last second win by the Celtics yesterday.
Yeah,
Very
we're
exciting.
We're gonna have to talk about that later. Still recovering from that.
Okay, we'll get to it. We'll be recovering from a lot of spins that we're going to take on the Tilt-A-Whirl.
Oh, boy.
Because Bryson went off over the weekend. Can you hang through a break? We'll take a break.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Bryson Worrell joins us to talk about his monster weekend in Orlando and a great weekend for the Pirates, a great week for the Pirates, winning all 4 games. We'll talk about the week ahead as well when we return after this.
Temperature Temperatures are in the low 30s at 10 a.m., increasing sharply to 75 degrees by 1 p.m., and then dropping into the teens by 10 p.m. So before you go to work, put on some gloves, pack some shorts, and a parka. That should cover you for the day.
Your heating and cooling take a beating. Guarantee your system is ready when you need it. Call Delcor. Buy a new train system and make no payments until 2023. It's hard to stop a train. With inflation and high gas prices, you don't need another payment. So buy this month and make no payments until 2023. Delcor, the service professionals.
I can't think of anyone who doesn't love a clean car, but how often do you actually go to the car wash? Does it take too long, or maybe it's just not a very nice place? Tommy's Express changes everything. Our wash is bright, inviting, clean, and fast.
I love the flat conveyor belt. So easy to pull onto, much smoother ride, and safer for my car.
And when you join Tommy Club, you can wash as often as you like for one low monthly price.
I save money and time.
We're Tommy's Express.
At the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road, Greenville.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers in Greenville, plus the all-new Tiebreakers in Winterville, do real burgers better than anybody. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, real burgers at its best.
Everybody loves burgers.
Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. Proud to be voted the Remodeler of the Year by the Home Builders Association of Raleigh-Wake County in 2018 and Best Business Commercial Remodel Project winner for 2020. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner.
Christie's Europub is the perfect place to relax, grab a bite, and enjoy a drink. Located in the heart of Greenville and just a few blocks from ECU's campus, Christie's offers lunch, dinner, and late night with live music every Sunday. Come and have brunch Monday through Friday from 11 to 3 or Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 4. Scratch cooking takes time, so relax and enjoy a pint at Christie's Europub today. For the latest information, check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or visit them online at christieseuropub.com.
Hi, this is Jeff Charles, and welcome inside the booth. My fearless baseball predictions are next.
I'm Clip Brock.
I'm Chandler Honeycutt.
I'm Shirley Rhodes.
Join us every weekday from 3 to 6 for Pirate Radio Live.
We'll keep you up to date on everything going on with ECU Athletics and make you a winner each and every day when we open up the Pirate Radio Booty Bag.
You can hear the show streaming online, on radio, and on social. Catch us weekdays on Pirate Radio Live from 3 to 6, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
It's just good to be talking baseball in April. Not that many days ago, we didn't know if there was even going to be a season. So here goes with my predictions. In the National League East, my pick is Philadelphia. Sorry, Braves fans, but you'll make the playoffs. In the weak National League Central, my pick is St. Louis. And in the West, I'm sticking with the Dodgers. In the American League, let's go up north and take the Toronto Blue Jays. In the American League Central, it's the White Sox all the way. They should dominate a weak division. And out west, it's Dusty Baker's Astros. I like the White Sox to win the American League pennant and beat the National League Dodgers in the World Series. Take that, Cubs fans. Sox manager Tony La Russa will be 78 years old in October when he brings the championship to the South Side. Come on back again next time and we'll visit inside the booth.
Hey everybody, this is David Glenn, and you're listening to my favorite station in Eastern North Carolina, Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
This hour of PRL is brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation, and GUC will match all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. Now let's head back into Pirate Radio Live. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, back with you here on a Monday edition, a Players Lounge edition of Pirate Radio Live, presented by Delcor. Shirley Rhodes, CJ Schaefer, Clip Brock, Chandler Honeycutt, and Pirate center fielder Bryson Worrell joining us, coming off. I don't know, Bryson, do you recall a series hitting better than the one you just had against UCF?
Maybe last year against Memphis. I think I had Player of the Week last year too, and that was a pretty similar week, I think, stats wise.
Congratulations on that too, AAC Player of the Week.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, not something you go for or worry about, but nice to have, right?
Yeah. I think the sweep's better, but I'll take it.
How do you find out that you won that award? Does the coach come up and tell you, or do you just find out through social media? Or?
Yeah, our Instagram team posted it, so I just saw it on there.
Oh, okay, cool deal.
Zach Agnos alerts us that he will be in studio coming up at 5 o'clock, so we'll still have Zach in here. We got Ryder Giles on the phone and Bryson joining us now. We'll go ahead and get it out of the way. So, just so I can continue to talk, let's go ahead and get y'all's spins in. So, Shirley, thank you for agreeing to do 3 spins. Now, we do this. The tilt-a-whirl is Bryson Worrell. When he gets a hit, that's 1 spin, a doubles 2, triple 3, home run 4. So, for this weekend, we owe him 15 spins.
That's crazy.
Because not only did he have 2 jacks, he had 4 singles and threw in a triple in.
That is a season high, and I don't know if that can be beaten. We'll see.
Now your job is to try to get even more. So we'll go ahead and get y'all going here. So Shirley 3, CJ 4, and they're going to get the spins in.
There's 1 for Shirley.
CJ's got a pretty good
2 for Shirley.
Pretty good going.
3 for Shirley. She's done, and he needs 1 more.
All right, I'm going to do my 4. Chandler, can you ask Bryson a question while I'm doing mine?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'll ask you a question off the air about congratulations on the 2 home runs this past week.
Thank you.
When you hit a bomb, because the one on Thursday was a no-doubter, you were talking about how you were kind of reading the center fielder. Is that what happens every single time you hit a bomb like that? You just kind of read what the outfielders are doing? Sometimes they don't even jog at all. They'll just watch it go by.
Yeah, I think that's when you pretty much know it's gone. But yeah, the ones that you hit and where you don't really know, you kind of read the outfielder, and if they're kind of going back and slowing down near the wall and looking backwards, and you kind of know.
It's like, yeah, and that's got to be a great feeling too.
Yeah, it's a pretty good feeling.
All right, you're out. I'm in. Bryson Worrell joining us here. Bryson, to get that win on Tuesday and followed up with 3 more. You guys, and you in particular, are so consistent. You're like, well, I didn't do great this weekend. I'm going to keep doing the same thing, pick it up. But what was the, the locker room, the clubhouse like after picking up that sweep, your first series sweep in conference play? What was it like for you guys?
Man, it was awesome. I mean, I think we talked about last week how we've had those puzzle pieces where we pitched good some, then we've hit really good some. And I think this weekend was kind of, we put it together where we can see what we do when we play to the best of our abilities. When our pitching was on, I mean, the last 2 games gave up 1 run in 2 games, and then of course the offense, we scored I think around 30 runs in the 3 games. So yeah, I mean, that just shows that what we can do when we play our best baseball.
And for a guy like Ryder who is pitching when there's a long lightning delay, for him, he's probably frustrated. He knows that's it for him. How about you? Y'all just had that big inning, so you're on such a big high. Was it like, all right, we got to somehow keep this going, finish this game off? What was that long delay like for you guys?
Yeah, there kind of is a lull in there because you kind of have to, when we move back to the bus, we're sitting on the bus for probably 45 minutes to an hour. But when you get back out there, it's kind of like you're starting a new game. I mean, you got to get in that mindset where, hey, we're about to start playing here in the next 20 minutes and do what you need to do to get ready to go.
Talked last week that it was I think it was a good thing that UCF was ahead of you guys in the standings. It kind of gave you something to chase for, something to go after. This weekend you'll be taking on a team that's right there near the top with you in the AAC in Tulane. So again, still a lot of games left to go, but the top 2 teams in the conference going to go at it this weekend. That's got to get you guys fired up.
Yeah, it's similar to what you were just talking about, where you're trying to reach for that top spot. I think now it's just defending that top spot. I mean, I'm not really sure that I think we're right ahead of them. Maybe
you're 1 game up.
Yeah, 1 game up. So I mean, it's going to be a competitive series. We're going to try to keep that lead in the conference.
Bryson Worrell joining us. Bryson, how about this week? You got an in-state rival, and then of course the team that's fighting you guys for the top spot in the conference. So how about UNCW? You've already seen them once this year, won a low-scoring game against them. How about the rematch coming up tomorrow night?
Like every time we play them, I feel like it's a dogfight. I mean, there's never been an easy time when we play them. I've been like, man, that was an easy game, but they're going to give it all we have. We're going to give all we have. So I mean, it's going to be a good one.
And then heading down to see our old friend, the trader Corey Glore, coming up this weekend. Can you give him some strong words for me if you see him?
I will. I haven't seen Corey in a long time either.
Yeah, Corey will be on the call. He'll join us coming up Tuesday on the show. And Bryson, do you know the name Seth Manus?
I do.
From
yeah.
ECU Lore. So he is on the UNCW staff. He'll actually join us on the show tomorrow, but you'll have a former Pirate who's going against you tomorrow. But we'll talk to Seth on Tuesday, Corey on Thursday, as we look at the opponents for East Carolina coming up this week. And speaking of former Pirates, we continue to follow what's going on. How often do you look at what Burley or guys like that are doing in the minors? Is that something you keep up with? Do you still talk to any of those guys?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I see you guys' updates that y'all put out on Instagram, so I know that Burley's been killing it.
Man, he has been just, and it's not just power. I mean, he is a great contact hitter, and he's been doing a fantastic job. And Bryson, do you think about that as far as you're very one day at a time, but do you think about your future? And I want to be in those shoes one day.
Yeah, I mean, you always think about it that you want to put yourself in that situation. So I mean, yeah, it's something that I'm striving for sure.
We talked about the last week. Tennessee played Tennessee Tech in the Woodbat game. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that.
And I know we talked with Zach about it. How about you? Do you have a preference, wood or aluminum?
I guess right now probably metal, just because I've used it so much. Haven't used wood in a while because I haven't played summer ball in the last 2 years.
Oh, right. Yeah. So you played, 1 year of summer ball? Or?
I played 2. I played after my freshman and sophomore year. Then after junior year, I tried to play, and it was canceled because of COVID. And then last year, I didn't play because I hurt my shoulder.
Did you get how many home runs did you have with the wood bat?
It's been a while. I think I hit 4 or 5 both years, around that number.
Was it the same? Is it a similar feeling?
I think it's a better feeling when you hit a home run with a wood bat.
Yeah,
just that.
The sound's awesome.
Yeah,
too, right?
I was going to ask what's better, the sound of an aluminum bat or the sound of a wood bat?
Wood bat for sure.
Yeah.
Those summer leagues, Bryson, is that something that do you try new things there, or is it more about just getting more baseball in? It's like, can you experiment at all when you're playing those? What was it for you?
I think my first year, because I didn't really have that. I didn't really play much my freshman year. It was just more getting those reps. But after my sophomore year, I was kind of like messing around, kind of tweaking around what works for me, what doesn't, what feels good in the box. So, I mean, I think it's a little bit of a mixture of both.
And so how many different levels of baseball have you played? Like Little League growing up, and then Babe Ruth in high school. Did you play travel ball? I'm assuming.
I did, yeah.
Did you play any Legion ball at all?
I played a few games because the only time I ever played Legion was after my senior year. I played 2 games, but then we had to come here for summer school, so I didn't really play much after that.
You get here, you play Pirates, you play summer ball. Like, I don't know. Have you ever thought how many baseball games you've played in your life?
A ton.
It's a lot. It certainly adds up. But man, paid off for you this weekend with a huge performance: 2 home runs, a triple, 4 singles, and the Pirates getting the sweep, which, as you said, that's the most important thing. And man, Bryson, to go into Sunday having only used 4 pitchers, that's almost unheard of for East Carolina this year. That was awesome.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Sailor, who started? Ryder and Sailor on Friday, and then Cooch and Danny Beal on Saturday. Or I guess we played Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Thursday, and Friday. Yeah, I mean, that frees all of us up really when you got we still have CJ down the pin, we still have Spivey down the pin, and we got the freshman that pitched. So yeah, I mean, we had a lot of confidence going into Saturday's game.
And I know you're not a doctor, but have you talked to Cooch? How's he doing?
I think he's fine. I'm not quite sure on what's wrong with him, but I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, he left the game early, but we hope to see him returning very soon because he has been on point. And once again, Ryder finally faced a little adversity. He had some runs scored on him, but only 2 of them earned. And he continues to be that Friday night guy for you guys, it looks like.
I mean, it's awesome when you go out there and you got a guy filling up the zone like that. I mean, it's easy to play. I think we talked about it before, but it's easier to play defense when you got a guy that's filling up the zone. He's getting soft contact. So on defense, you're always on your toes, so you're never really asleep out there.
All right, any more baseball questions before we get to some non-baseball, Chandler? You got anything else for Bryson today?
No, I think you touched on everything.
All right, Bryson, I put it out there on Twitter during the lightning delay. What pirate would you like to have fist fight your enemy? Who would you like to have marry your sister/daughter? And who would you like to live with for a year? And your name has come up a couple times already today in the fight category. And of course you're a pretty stacked dude, but like you seem like a nice guy. I guess if you get pissed off, you turn into the Hulk or something. But you should take that as a compliment that some of your teammates would pick you to fight a battle for them. So what pirate would you take to fight your enemy on the team?
I think it was your choice, CJ Mayhew.
Just the Bulldog?
Yeah, I think I had to go with Mayhew.
Yeah, I like that attitude, and especially the fact that he is kind of laid back when he talks to it. It makes me even more scared of him because I know he could turn it on. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
got that side to him.
Yeah. So, all right, good call there. How about now, Bryson? I don't know you well. I talk to you here on Mondays, but from everything I've heard about you and got to know you, you seem like a good dude. So I would trust you with my daughter or sister. I don't know if I should, but I am. Who would you pick for that category?
I think my two choices would have been Ryder or Ben.
Okay. All right.
They're the two nice guys.
Good to hear. Ryder was my choice to live with for a year just because he seems like a really kind of laid back guy. And he already lives with Lane Hoover, who apparently is a diehard Braves and Hornets fan.
He is.
So I'm like, all right, he's already got that. So who would you pick to be your roommate?
I have to go with A-Mac.
Okay.
I feel like he would do some funny things around the house.
All right, there you go. Just keep you entertained if nothing else. AMAC with a blast over the weekend, as well as the Pirate Bats getting going, and hopefully will continue to get going. And might be, what'd you say? What was the weather like in Orlando for you guys?
85 and sunny.
Man, going to be a little chillier probably on Tuesday. And Cliff Godwin doesn't talk about the weather, Shirley. He doesn't want to talk about the weather. He doesn't like the weather. He doesn't know about, what's the phrase he always says?
I don't care about the weather. I can't control the weather. Don't want to talk about the weather.
All right, but having said all that, it's got to affect you a little bit, right? What's the difference between a beautiful 80 and sunny and a cold 50 and drizzle? I mean,
it's definitely a little easier to hit when it's warmer outside because you don't have to worry about stinging your hands or anything like that. As far as like defensively, like your arm's pretty much always warm. It's not like in between innings where you're trying to chuck the ball 5 or 6 times to get your arm hot. So I think it's definitely easier to play when it's warmer. But I mean, I don't think it's going to affect us that much.
And no excuse if it does change.
The other team has to play in it too.
There you go. Good point. So that's coming up at home, and then you guys are heading back down south to Tulane coming up this weekend. So Bryson, keep up the great work. Good luck, man, and we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for hanging out. Bryson Worrell joining us today inside the Pirate Radio studios. We will take a time out, come back when we return. We'll wrap up hour 2. We still have to get to Ryder Giles. Zach Agnos is going to join us, and we'll talk to Brian Bailey. So a lot more to go on Pirate Radio Live. We're back with you after this.
Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates and ENC. Open 7 days a week from noon until 2 a.m., the Buck features live music every night of the week. Tuesday is karaoke with DJ Captain Morgan. Wednesday is acoustic night. Thursday is the DJ dance party. And Friday and Saturday nights, it's live bands. Check out the Buck's Facebook or Instagram page for more information. The Buccaneer Music Hall. We'll see you at the Buck.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar Medi-Spa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. All products and services are on sale at our Spring Extravaganza, April 4th through the 8th, beautybarmedispa.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Go Pirates!
Hey Greenville, Bagel Man here with some exciting news. We are now open for dinner. This is the first time ever for dinner in our 33 years. Our entire menu is available, plus some new sandwiches like the roast beef cheddar, the Italian sub, and the meatball parm. You can also get French fries and home fries as a side for any of your sandwiches. Order online for pickup or delivery, and don't forget about our great catering. We're available 7 days a week. We can deliver or you can pick it up. Bagel Man here.
At US Cellular, we know you have a choice of wireless carriers.
And while the other guys may limit your choice of free phones, at US Cellular, you can choose any phone from any brand for free. Plus, get unlimited data for just $30 a month with 4 lines. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for US Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
In studio with Dr. Shondell Jones from Kinetic Physical Therapy and Wellness. What's new, Dr. Jones?
Yes, we just added 6,000 more square feet of gym space where we're now able to offer our athletic movement programs. They're age-specific programs that help you develop speed, power, agility, and strength to give you that athletic edge. So come by and see us at Kinetic Physical Therapy and Wellness on Arlington Boulevard or check us out online at kptonline.com. That's kptonline.com.
Mow like a pro with Hustler Turf zero-turn mowers. They engineer their mowers to be maintenance and service friendly for the everyday homeowner while not sacrificing the build and cut quality they're known for. From the heavy-duty frame to the welded steel deck to their trademark smooth track steering, Hustler Turf zero-turn mowers deliver professional grade cut quality for a perfectly manicured lawn. Come into Ron Ayers Motorsports to see the Hustler difference for yourself today. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Although innovative new resources such as digital media and social networks have grown in popularity, smart marketers recognize that printing is a mainstay.
We live in an age of computer hacking, scams, and fly-by-night businesses, so it's reassuring to consumers when they receive printed marketing pieces.
It exemplifies business confidence and conveys a high level of commitment.
It also fosters trust, which leads to engagement and ultimately brand loyalty.
When you're ready to grow your business, come to PIP, where business goes to grow.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? We'll keep it local and print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com, the official sportswear provider of Pirate Radio. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you here on Pirate Radio Live on a Players Lounge Monday. Players Lounge presented by Delcor. And let's hear from another Pirate player right now joining us on the Pirate Radio Live line, East Carolina ace, Ryder Giles, joining us today on the program. Ryder, how you doing, man?
Good, Clip. What's going on, man?
Hey, a lot of good Pirate baseball is going on. Congratulations on the sweep, and you've been waiting to get that one in conference play after winning a couple of series. So you guys had to be pretty pumped up to finish the deal on Saturday.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. We knew it was going to be, a tough one. UCF, and I think they were tied for first in the conference. So. We knew it was going to be a tough weekend, and the bats came out this weekend. Pitching was really good, just good all around baseball, and it was good to get a sweep on the road.
Ryder Giles joining us. Ryder, UCF got off to that good start on Thursday, 2 in the first, 4 in the third. Man, that fourth inning, East Carolina scores 10 runs, so that's got to make a pitcher feel pretty good. How about that start? I mean, you faced a little bit of adversity, but I would say that's probably the most adversity you faced on the mound as a starter so far this year, so how'd you handle that?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, obviously, a 10-run inning really helps. But, AK kind of came in and, calmed me down a little bit. I little frustrated with myself, and some things didn't go our way early on. But he calmed me down and just said, "Hey, just try to get us late into the game, and save the bullpen a little bit." And the offense picked me up, and we were able to save some pitching, and then Sailor did a great job coming in, closing it out after the lightning delay.
Amazing. The Pirates using 2 pitchers on Thursday, 2 on Friday, and that really sets you up for a lot of arms to use in Game 3. And once again, the bats came alive to sweep UCF. Is it frustrating, Ryder, when you get that weather delay as a pitcher and you kind of know that that's it for you?
Yeah, it is. That was kind of my first taste of that. But yeah, I told AK I was good to go. He, I guess Coach G, he made the smart decision, after like an hour delay or something. So, but yeah, Sailor did a great job. He came in right after we got back going, and he didn't miss a beat, and I think he gave up 1 run in 4 innings, but he did a great job. And then obviously Cooch and Danny Bill on Friday also did a great job.
Yeah, and you threw 72 pitches, so Ryder, how you probably feel like you could have thrown 72 more. But what is there a magic number for you they want to keep you at? Like, how much longer do you think you could have gone if there was no delay there?
I don't know. I threw 88 the week before against Wichita State, so somewhere in there, right around in there. Excuse me. Probably around 100 is where they kind of want to cap it at. I think right now. I'm not really sure, but each week I've slowly progressed and started working up a little bit more because I haven't ever thrown this many pitches. So just slowly progressing it each week, and I think I probably had a few more innings in me just from the arm standpoint, but the hour lightning delay is kind of tough to sit there that long and then go back out there. Just don't really want to risk anything.
Yeah, and you mentioned this is the most you've pitched. So how are you feeling health-wise? And I don't know, are you changing anything to make sure you can extend yourself for the rest of this year as a starting pitcher?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel good. I feel my arm feels fresh today. Just a lot more treatment. Kind of prehab stuff. Doing a lot of stuff on the front end. A lot more bands and stuff that I usually didn't do as a position player. I probably should have, but just things that I didn't do as much before. Going to see Womack every day, and just a lot more arm care before I throw, after I throw, stuff like that.
Ryder Giles joining us. Ryder, I know you are not a doctor, but have you talked to Jake Cooch Manor, and how's Jake doing after having to leave the game the other day?
He's doing good. I think something just got a little tight on him. Like you said, I'm not a doctor. I don't want to try to even pronounce any of those words in there, muscles or body parts. But he's doing good. I think he's very smart, to kind of grab it on the front end. As soon as he felt something, he said something didn't feel right on a pitch that he threw. So, smart of him not trying to push through that and then, seriously messing something up later on down the road.
Ryder Giles joining us. Ryder, I mentioned this to you the last time you guys were on the road. The dugout was pretty electric. Had some videos shot from the dugout of the Worrell bombs and also the AMAC Grand Slam. And you always talk about got to bring your own energy on the road. Sounds like you guys had that in Orlando.
Yeah, for sure. Anytime you can put up 10 runs in 3 games in a row, that's a big energy source. And, it wasn't, if you look at the final score, it's kind of, it'll kind of grab you different than, how it felt during the game. I don't think we scored until the fourth inning on Friday and Saturday, and then, Thursday we were obviously down 4 runs at one point. So, just hats off to the hitters and, staying with our approach and, not getting frustrated early on from not scoring any runs. And then, about the middle 4th, 5th inning, parts of the game, we were able to break it open pretty good.
Ryder Giles joining us. Got UNCW coming up, and then a battle against the Fighting Corey Glores this weekend. We'll have, it was either you or Zach referred to him as a traitor. I have as well, so I'll just say I did. I called him a traitor. He'll join us on the show later this week to talk some Tulane baseball. But that's a fun week, right? You got an in-state rival, and you have a team that I know a lot of you guys have said like to chirp a lot and you like to play against. So this should be a pretty fun, competitive week of baseball, Ryder.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really competitive. Got to take care of business tomorrow. UNCW will always seem to play them close, and we know they want to beat us just as bad as we want to beat them. And then, it'll be good to see Corey again, and, I'm sure I've probably joking around called him a traitor at some point. But, it'll be good to see him, and then, obviously the top two teams in the conference standings this weekend in New Orleans, so it's going to be a big week for us, definitely.
Ryder, and this is just my perspective. Early in the year, like every game kind of counts equally. You still want to do good on those weekend series, but even the midweek games seem very important early on. And then when you get in conference play, it seems like there's more weight put on those games than there are a midweek game against Elon and UNCW. And obviously, you guys can't go into a game feeling that way, that one game's more important than the other. But, I mean, is there anything to that once you get in conference play? Like, how do you kind of psych yourselves up for a midweek game the same you do for a big Friday, Saturday, Sunday game against Tulane? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I think it's just, it's kind of a maturity thing. You got to know that, anytime you put on the East Carolina jersey, that the other team's going to want to beat you. And, UNCW is no different. There's been a lot of close games in the history of, playing them. And just from my time being there, and I know before me as well. So it's always a fun rivalry game. And, most of those midweeks are, when we got Duke, State, and, like you said, Elon, we play every year, Campbell. So, just kind of realizing that, hey, these guys want to beat you pretty bad. So, that's kind of what you got to look at it as. Anytime you put the jersey on, the other team's going to want to beat you.
Ryder Giles joining us here on a Monday inside the Players Lounge presented by Delcor. Ryder, I got some family time yesterday. Also, got some golf time in, and I mean watching golf, not playing golf, but Harold Varner III just one shot short of being in the playoff yesterday with Jordan Spieth, Patrick Cantlay, Jordan Spieth and that, what was the other dude's name?
Yeah, it was Cantlay.
It was Cantlay, okay. That was I don't remember his name. Anyway, but man, was hoping Harold could get the job done. Spieth just put up a score, went to the clubhouse, and was hoping that Shane Lowry would screw it up. That's exactly what happened, but that was some pretty good golf there at the end yesterday. Were you able to watch that?
Yeah, I was able to catch the back end of it. Harold Varner, man, he's been playing really good lately.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun to watch him. And I think Saturday he shot the low round of the day. It was like 8 under or something like that. He just went crazy. And then Sunday, that last putt, he was like literally a centimeter away from being in that playoff with those two. But it was fun to watch, and it's good to see Harold putting on for the Pirates.
Wearing the purple on Sunday. It's like you guys wear the camo to try to sweep it out. All right, Ryder, I put this out there last Thursday. I want to get your take on it. During the rain delay, I said, name a current Pirate you would like to have fist fight your enemy, Pirate you would like to have marry your sister / daughter, depending on your age, and marry what current Pirate would you pick to live with for a year? And had some answers from out there. Phil said he would pick AMAC to fight his battle, Cooch Maynard to marry his daughter, and Agnos to live with for a year. Let's see. Odom said Terwilliger to fight. He's a big guy. It's not a bad call.
He is.
Ben Newton to marry his daughter, and Lane Hoover to live with for a year. So you can relate to that, I guess. My answers were... CJ Mayhew.
See your answer.
What's that?
I wanted to see yours. I was very honored to see your answer.
Yeah, well, I had you in one of them. Mayhew, not the biggest guy in stature, but I just feel like he's got the bulldog in him, so I think he could take care of my enemy. I got Worrell marrying my daughter. It just seems like a nice guy from my interactions with him. And then to live with, and part of this is because you, Lane Hoover's your roommate, right? He's a huge Braves Hornets guy. So you kind of already got a roommate like me, but you seem kind of chill. I don't see us having many squabbles about doing the dishes and things like that. So I chose you to live with for a year.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good pick. I can support the Braves and the Hornets when I need to. And, I know every player by name now just from watching so many with Hoover. And
Hoover was probably cussing last Wednesday night, I would imagine.
He wasn't a happy camper. Yeah, he kind of gave up on it early too, man. He was pissed off when he came down to dinner in Florida. But yeah, those are some good picks. The Mayhew one's definitely a good pick. I wouldn't want to mess with that guy at all.
Well, let's get your answers real quick. Who of your teammates, who would you have fight your enemy?
It would be Mayhew, and then Bryson would be a close second.
He's pretty intimidating.
Yeah, he is. Especially, he's pretty intimidating.
How about marrying your sister?
This one? Marrying my sister. God, none of them.
CJ Mayhew said Agnos. I'll throw that out there.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't. Definitely not.
Okay.
Let's see. I would probably say, Hoove's not a bad pick.
All right.
We'll go with Hoover.
I know you don't want to take any of them, but if you had to, Lane Hoover would be the call.
Yeah, it would have to be Hoover.
All right, and finally, you've already. How about outside of Hoove? Who would you like to be roommates with for a year?
I would say Jacob Jenkins Cowart for sure.
He'd probably keep things entertaining, I would imagine.
He would, yeah. There's not too many dull moments with
Hey, great stuff, Ryder. Appreciate you joining us, man. Good luck this week, and keep the winning ways going, man, and we'll talk to you again next Monday.
All right, Cliff. Thanks, man.
All right, Ryder Giles joining us, the ace of East Carolina, joining us here on a Pirate Radio Live. We'll take a quick time out. Zach Agnos is here. We'll have his answers to the questions. Zach's also a little sour that I didn't mention him in my answer. I mean, I swear, you're like... Well, we'll talk about it. You're like the runner-up for each one of them, Zach. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Hour 3, Pirate Radio Live. Zach and the Pirates coming off an awesome series sweep over UCF. We'll talk about it when we return after this.
There's nothing more important than protecting your family. Fire ants can cause painful allergic reactions and even death. Protect your loved ones at home where you should feel the safest. Visit pesttechofgreenville.com to learn of our once-a-year treatment to guarantee you stay fire ant free. Tested and proven effective by your Eastern North Carolina exterminating professionals at Pest Tech of Greenville. Mention the crying baby for an extra 10% off.
Hey Pirate Nation, Lindsay Gray here with Carolina Caliber. In 1960, my granddaddy started his firearm business right here in Eastern NC. Still family owned and operated, we have the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and are one of the nation's top firearm dealers. At Carolina Caliber, we have everything you need from hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. We buy, sell, and trade. It's a time-honored tradition. Visit us at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville.
Did you know time spent outdoors can help improve your children's health and bring balance to their life? The Outdoor Heritage Advisory Council invites you to join the Patch program. This program is for any child under the age of 16 and includes activities like fishing, hunting, and hiking. These are just one of the many ways you can earn the exclusive patches from the Outdoor Heritage Council. For more information on how to sign up and get your adventure started, visit outdoorheritage.nc.gov.
Do
you have any real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about this current real estate market? Do you need a property manager for all your rental houses? This is proud ECU alum Scott Harris with RE/MAX Preferred Realty and SD Harris Properties, and I would love to help answer every question you have and show you a real estate experience that will be memorable and enjoyable. Every step of the way, I'm here to make your dreams a stress-free reality. Call me today at 347-1857. That's 347-1857. Go Pirates.
This isn't your regular cola, so this isn't your regular cola ad. No beach parties or family barbecues here, just Nitro Pepsi, the first cola ever infused with nitrogen. So forget everything you thought you knew about soda, because that nitrogen gives us a whole new experience. Think an infusion of smaller bubbles for a cola that's got a lighter, smoother texture. And don't get me started on the pour. You don't pour this like any other cola. We're talking turn the can completely upside down and watch as those bubbles cascade into the glass to create a frothy, luxurious foam topping. Can your cola do that? I didn't think so. Unless you've got your own Nitro Pepsi, in which case cheers to your great taste. Because you already know that the only thing better than the pour is the unapologetic cola taste. What else is there to say? From the creamy foam to the smooth texture to its unbelievably delicious flavor, this is cola like you've never had it before. Time to bring your taste buds to the next frontier. New Nitro Pepsi. Smooth, creamy, delicious.
When I need jeans, I order online because I know exactly what I want. They have just one moving part, and if there's something wrong, I exchange them. Buying a vehicle, especially pre-owned, is way different. Lots of moving parts. You don't want to get stuck. For a worry-free purchase, visit Phelps Chevrolet. We've been here in town a very long time. You know us. You know we stand behind everything we sell. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Come get you one.
Pirate fans, the 2022 football season is going to be one for the record books. East Carolina is coming off a 7-win bowl season, and 2022 is shaping up to be even better. The Pirates need you to pack Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium this fall with a great home slate that includes in-state rival North Carolina State. The American Conference schedule features home games against UCF, Memphis, Houston, and Navy. Season tickets are on sale for as low as $125. Get your tickets today by visiting ECUPirates.com.
What's going on, y'all? This is your man, Petey Pablo, and right now you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. Raise up!
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center has been caring for Pirate Nation and the student athletes at East Carolina University for more than 35 years and are the official team physicians at 4 ECU. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center provides a variety of general and specialized operative and non-operative orthopedic services to meet the needs of the patients in Eastern North Carolina. For more information, call 757-2663 or visit orthoeast.com. Now let's head back into Pirate Radio Live. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Alrighty, back with you here on a Monday Players Lounge edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you, Chandler Honeycutt in studio, and Zach Agnos joining us here after a fantastic weekend down in Orlando. Zach, you had a couple of series wins going into it and got the first sweep of the conference season against UCF, and all smiles, right? You guys got to be pumped up.
Yeah, we're excited. Finally pieced everything together, offense, pitching, defense. It was a really fun weekend down in Orlando.
I think going into that series, the Pirates had 4 games this year where they had scored double-digit runs, and then you did it 3 straight games. So I don't know what got going with the bats over this weekend.
I really couldn't tell you. I mean, honestly, I don't know, but we just sold out to the approach we had and just decided to have some fun while we played and just got after it. And, you know, I think I'm a firm believer in good things happen when you have a little bit of fun on the field. Not too much, but you got a little bit of fun. And, like, when Starr hit that 2-run home run, and even though we were down 6-2 after that, I was I never really felt anybody like freak out or press a panic button. It was just like, all right, so what? We're gonna put up 10. Like, I didn't know we were gonna score 12 runs, but that's like how the confidence was in the dugout. So it was really fun.
And hitting can be contagious in baseball.
100%.
Once one guy gets going at the plate, then a lot of other people in the lineup start to do the same thing.
Exactly.
And it's one thing to score one here, two there, but when you have that big inning, that is so demoralizing for the opposing team. It stinks when you're on the wrong side of it, but when you're on the right side of it, that other team just starts to keep looking at the scoreboard and like, can we get back in this thing? You know?
I mean, that was the 10-run inning was probably the craziest inning I've ever been a part of. I mean, I've been in big innings on defense, and even like 3-run innings. I'm like, all right, when are we getting back in the dugout? But I mean, the fact that we just kept going and going, like we're beating a dead horse at that point. Like, I mean. But we needed all 12 of them. But no, it was fun. You know, it was fun to get off our feet, stay in the dugout for a little bit extra time, and give Ryder that rest that he needed. So.
And Bryson, I thought he worded it pretty well. I asked him about the delay. He said that when you have a delay that long and you're staying still for that long, it's almost like playing a whole nother game once you continue the game. Good news is you had spotted yourselves a couple of runs, so you had a lead. But what was that like, kind of re-energizing yourself to finish that thing out? That was a long delay.
It was a long delay. It wasn't too bad, honestly, because UCF had like this group of college kids that actually someone said that they don't even go to UCF. They go to like a community college down the street, and they sent one of their fans over to our side to cheer for us, and like as a joke, and they started like bickering back and forth to each other, so it's kind of providing some entertainment. So kind of it lightened the mood a little bit in the dugout, and we all kind of got some energy out of that. And it was funny. It was some of the stuff they were saying I was actually dying about. So.
And I guess thinking back to every freaking regional we have here, the delays in those games.
Oh, yeah.
That was nothing, probably.
Yeah.
God, we've had some long ones over the years.
Well, yeah, last year.
Yeah, that was brutal.
And there was one against UNCW who we will be playing tomorrow night, I believe. Yeah. That's the one I remember where...
Jake actually pitched that game.
He was on a roll, too, I want to say.
Yeah.
And through 5 innings, yeah.
And that's one of those things. Ryder said he knew he was coming out at that point after that long delay, and he had thrown, I believe it was 72 pitches. Said he threw 80 some previously, could have gone 100, but that's kind of a bummer for a pitcher when he's got a lead but has to come out of the game.
Yeah, it's all good. Ryder pitched well.
How about 2 pitchers used Thursday, 2 Friday?
That's
unbelievable.
It was awesome. It was awesome. You know, Saylor has been such a
man.
He's been awesome out of the pen, and he's just, and he could have. That's why I really tip my cap to Garrett Saylor, because he was a Friday night starter and then gets moved to the bullpen. You know, he could have really just said, "Oh, my season's done," like blah blah blah. But now he stepped up and he has been lights out. And then Cooch gave us an awesome start on Saturday, and then Danny Beal came in and just took care of business. And really, I mean, that's what set up the success for Saturday, I guess.
The final game, yeah.
Yeah, because we knew going in that we still have Spivey. Saylor can come back and pitch. We got Trey Savage fresh. Like, we can rely on, like, we don't have to put up 10 runs, but the fact that we did just is icing on the cake. But we knew if we put up like 4, 5, 6 runs that pitchers were going to take care of it. We had Groves as well, too. I'm sorry, I forgot he didn't start. So that was awesome, and the game was so quick and just so easy to play behind, too, on defense.
Basketball has become a game where it's not positionless, but there's not a traditional point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. And now you think baseball, like, when you go to East Carolina, you're kind of given a broad, like, Zach, you're going to be an infielder and a pitcher because you're put at third, short, second.
Yeah.
For, like, C.J. Mayhew is... You can't call him a closer. I mean, he started games. It seems like when you come to East Carolina, you got to be a baseball player.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And
we're seeing that with these pitchers and with you guys in the field as well.
Honestly, it's the truth. I've told you before that I came in and I was more of a pitcher, right? When I got recruited, I was more of a pitcher than a hitter.
Okay, like your brother.
Yeah, and then I just started hitting well in the fall, and it wasn't that I pitched bad. But I was hitting.
But was the plan to use you as a starter reliever?
Yeah, starter reliever, and then threw me in at third base, and then
here we are.
Yeah.
So I guess you played short in high school along with pitch?
Yeah, I always thought I was a shortstop, and no disrespect to any coaches on the coaching staff. I always thought I was a better hitter. Everybody, my pitching coach in high school, who played a long career in the bigs, he told me, he's like, yeah, you're a pitcher.
Who was that?
Sean Camp. He played like 11 years in the in the MLB, 18 total years, like minors and rehab and stuff. So he always told me, he's like, yeah, you're a pitcher, blah, 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 you're athletic. And I was like, okay, whatever. And I guess me and Mike Colangelo were really, I mean, everybody thought I could hit at the Division I level, but everybody thought I was just going to be more successful as a pitcher. Mm-hmm. And I guess it was just really me and this guy named Mike Colangelo who works out with me, and a guy named Josh Steinberg, and my high school coach, Coach Burkhart, that really were just like, no, we're going to get you hitting in college. So,
and it worked out that way.
Yeah,
and,
it's crazy.
And now you're doing a little bit of both.
A little bit.
And you got in on the mound last Tuesday, right?
Against Elon.
And how about that group pitching performance? We talked about CJ, 2 innings, 4 Ks, easy work. You got in as well, and that was a good win for you guys.
Yeah, it was awesome. Coach Godwin told me after the game I need to stop bugging him about pitching because he said he's gonna get annoyed with it and not pitch me.
So what are you doing? Are you going up to him like during the game?
Oh no, it's on the mound visit. I wish that game was on ESPN Plus because he changed pitchers, and I might have been Mayhew when Mayhew went out. I don't know who came in after him, but I was like.
So you're
I was squatting behind the mound, like just rubbing the turf, and I was like, "Hey, coach."
So you're saying you're at shortstop?
Yeah.
He comes onto the field. You're like, "Hey, I don't know if you knew this, but I can pitch.
I got an inning.
Why didn't you bring my pitcher's glove?
Yeah, right. I actually use riders. Thank you, Ryder. But
so you don't have your own personal pitching?
No, they said I couldn't get one this year, but it's not a big deal to me. it's just
you haven't earned it yet.
Yeah, right.
I think after this year, your pitching numbers, you probably earned a pitcher's glove.
I hope so. I would hope so. Get some nice pitching glove. That'd be nice.
All right, great week last week. And if you look at the standings right now, the teams at the top of the AAC, yourselves. A team you just beat in UCF, a team that you beat in Cincinnati 2 out of 3, and a Tulane team that you'll see this weekend. Right. So you guys can find your own motivation, but I think it's good that you're playing these teams at the top to kind of say, hey, we're going to challenge ourselves against the best, right?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like our whole schedule this year. I don't think we've had an easy game. I mean, it's just going to set us up for success later in the year. Like we said, playing these guys early, like I honestly think that UCF's pitching staff was one of the better staffs we've seen all year. I mean, their Friday dude was throwing 95. Saturday dude, before he got hurt, was throwing 94, 95. And even their Sunday dude, he didn't throw as hard, but he had a really good changeup. And then all the guys out of their bullpen were low 90s with really good secondary stuff. And you look at their hitting numbers, they got really solid numbers across the board. Maybe 1 or 2 hitters in their lineup, but like I can think of that Jostin guy, the big lefty. Like he hit the crap out of the ball last year, and even some of the outs he made this weekend were loud. So I mean, they were really. I mean, like I said, playing these teams early in this conference season, like it's awesome. Especially for us because we haven't had the start to the season that we wanted, so it's kind of like we're hungry to get after it in conference and keep our title.
Pirates will be at home on Tuesday night against UNCW. Beat them 3-1 last month. We'll get try to get the series sweep over them, the season sweep coming up tomorrow, and then Tulane. Your old friend Corey Glore will be on the call.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah. Make sure you say some bad words to him when you see him.
I got some. I'm still a little salty about it. But
that's what I like to hear.
I still think that, and I thought about this earlier in the season, like if somebody hits a home run, just kind of like do like some kind of point to him in the broadcast booth, like, hey, that was for you, Corey.
No.
Do a Kyrie Irving?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Kyrie.
All right, this is not related to anything, but John Moody had a question, and I'll bring it up with Zach because he's been in a lot of airports traveling. He says, this is a poll question. You probably need to save it for the summer when nothing's going on, but he needs input now. Do you count layovers as states you have been to? So when somebody brings up, hey, how many states have you visited? Do you count like when you're in an airport for 30 minutes waiting on another flight?
You were there?
Yeah, I mean, technically, yes. Well, my thing is, Especially when we leave the East Coast, I usually like to count it because I haven't really traveled. Like the furthest west I've traveled would be Texas, and Texas is further west than Cincinnati, right? I'm trying to think of the map. Yeah. Texas. So Texas is the farthest west I've been. So, I mean, personally, yeah. Like, I mean, we haven't really had any layovers in states that I haven't been to. I've been to Georgia, been to New Jersey. Yeah, no, I've definitely been to every state I had a layover in. So
okay, so for you,
but yeah, I definitely would count if I had like a layover in California. I'd be like, yeah, I've been to California.
I've been to Cali. Yeah.
Oh, must be nice.
You know, the furthest west I've been is Tennessee. It's kind of crazy.
Wait,
man.
you just said you've been to Cali.
That was a joke.
Oh,
Like,
Tennessee.
yeah.
Hmm.
But I've been all the way up to Maine and down to Florida, so I've been all along the east.
It's the same as me.
But I've only been west to Tennessee.
When did you go? Did you go last year?
No, I hadn't been in. I didn't go to Nashville. We used to. My dad was a farmer, so we would make our trip. We didn't go on vacations in the summer. That was work time.
Oh,
so we had to go in the fall. So we always went to the mountains.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. That's fun.
sweet.
I like to.
Fun fact: I lived on a farm this summer.
I did not. What were you doing? Like playing when you were
had a
playing
host
baseball?
family? Yeah, I had a host family.
Yeah.
Lived
What is that situation like?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. I had the best host family ever.
So it was like an older couple, or
Yeah.
like okay.
They had kids, and they actually had a granddaughter that went to LSU this summer. So they're super awesome people.
And they've been like doing that for years, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Like,
they had Packard.
oh, cool.
They had Kyle Schwarber, which was pretty cool.
Oh, wow. All right.
They had Andrew Vaughn, who's in the big. They've had some cool people roll through there.
So how does the selection process go? Like, how do they match up?
This is the thing. I had
the So and So family signs Zach.
yeah, it's a big announcement. yeah, the jersey. No,
Did you put out my top three? Are Harold and Maud and Priscilla? Yeah.
No, I really don't know how it works. We have like a athletic trainer that also handles all the housing stuff. I'm pretty sure because that's one who I was texting with. But they actually didn't even have a house for me, so I live like 25 minutes away from the field. Me and Moylan. But they actually. So I played in Bourne, and they lived in Wareham, well, right outside of Wareham, and Wareham had its own team, but me and Josh didn't play for them. So I guess the housing lady called him and was like, hey, can you please house these two people? Like, we don't have houses for them, like, because COVID with everything, all the
restrictions and
oh
stuff.
yeah, like everybody's freaking out, and these people were awesome, and they're like, well, as like whatever, blah blah blah, and they knew that she had a connection to ECU. And she's like, oh, yeah, of course, they can come on now. And so, I mean,
That's great.
They're awesome people. They took us on a Fenway tour.
Oh, cool.
I mean, the mom could cook. The dad could grill. I mean, that was a butcher. So he was like,
wow.
It was awesome. They're the nicest people. They had two dogs. Josh Mullen has pictures of me just sleeping on a floaty in the pool. It's awesome, man. It was such a fun time.
So I had to Google Cape Cod League movie because I couldn't remember the name of it because I don't think I ever saw it. Have you ever seen Summer Catch?
I saw it a couple years back.
You don't sound too impressed with it.
It was all right.
Okay.
It's just I met my girlfriend up there because my girlfriend goes here, but she's from Cape Cod.
Huh.
So every time someone hears that, they're like, "Oh, Summer Catch." I'm like, "Yeah."
So
yeah.
you're Freddie Prinze. You're the actor in it. You're the guy.
Pretty much. I kind of look like him.
You kind of do.
No, I'm just kidding.
What's your favorite baseball movie?
Ooh. Wow. I mean,
I go Major League. Have you seen that? That's old.
Yeah, I've seen
Is
it.
that too old for you?
No, not at all.
All right.
I like Major League. I like obviously Benchwarmers is in there.
See, it's kind of a generation thing.
Yeah.
Like that's.
I
I,
mean-
don't even think about that one.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't even really. I'm being honest. I can't really think of
Like in the '90s, there was a lot of kids
You know
baseball
what-
movies.
You know what my dad's favorite movie was?
What's that?
The Natural.
Okay.
He loved that
Yeah.
movie. It was a good movie.
But when I was a kid, like Sandlot, Little Big League, and Rookie of the Year all came out, and those again are like out of your generation.
I love The Sandlot. though.
Okay, well, yeah,
I love it.
that's it.
Gosh, I can't even think of baseball movies. Like I've watched so many, I just can't even think of any. It's kind of crazy.
What's your favorite, Chandler?
Probably between Rookie of the Year or Little Big League, because I remember watching that as a kid,
Thinking you could own
like
the
being
Twins.
like, dude, like, I could be coaching a Major League Baseball team or being on the mound pitching mid 90s as an 8-9
Did
year
you
old.
try to break your arm?
Those were two of my favorites.
What you got?
My favorite's Moneyball.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about that.
You know what? I watched that recently for the first. I don't know how I didn't watch it for all
It's
those years,
awesome.
but that is a good movie.
It's a good movie.
And it's got real. It's
realistic.
Realistic
Yeah.
and
It's
you know.
crazy.
All right, all right. More nonsensical questions for you as we wrap it up. So the old tweet that I put out last week. We've got your teammates' answers. Let's hear yours. What Pirate teammate would you have fight your enemy?
CJ Mayhew.
All right, good.
Yeah.
That was my call.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now look, wait, time out. If you guys don't know, I mean, you can tell CJ's like pretty in shape, but he's one of these strongest dudes. Like pound, like he's only probably 190 pounds. But
And I did not know that. I'm going more for the bulldog mentality than the strength.
Too.
Yeah,
Well, that too. And CJ, he's not afraid of anything.
I could see that.
Like if you put a bull running at him, charging head on, he would probably charge right back at it. Like he's a little bit crazy, but I mean,
and you want a guy to fight for you that's a little crazy.
Yeah, no, that's 100%. And he's kind of intimidating because he got all the tattoos too.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh,
He's got a lot going for him.
Now, the Zach Agnos I saw on the mound in the rain a few weeks ago.
Chandler was scared of that guy.
I was scared of that. So I probably would have picked that Zach Agnos.
Like pitching Agnos.
I can get into that.
But not shortstop Agnos?
Yeah, I'm definitely going pitcher.
Okay, all right, fair enough. How about who would you like to marry your sister?
Oh.
Now, this one's been, you have been said for this one, by the way.
Thank
by
you, CJ.
CJ Mayhew. Ryder said absolutely not.
Yeah. Don't worry, Ryder. You're not up there either. I'm just kidding. No, Ryder wouldn't be bad, actually. You know, I'm going to go off the board on this one. Not off the board, but not someone everybody think of. I'm going to say Justin Wilcoxon.
Okay.
Just the most genuine, nice kid. Hard worker. Like, yeah, good dude.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, whoa. I do like I'm changing my answer. Joey Barini.
Okay.
Barini. He's funny. He's like the same as J-Dub. He's just funny.
All right. Well, this
J-Dub, you're still funny, but
Barini beats him in that category.
Barini beats him. Sorry.
Well, this is a question that you got to have somebody you trust, somebody that's very respectful and all that. And we've had a lot of different answers. I think that's a good sign for this Pirate team.
Yeah.
They got a lot of good dudes on.
got
it.
a lot of good dudes.
How about who would you like to live with for a year? Now, a lot of people
say JC.
They have taken this as like who can be a clown. Like Bryson said, AMAC because he's entertain him. And then
AMAC won't. And
Ryder said JC because he would entertain it. But
Yeah.
what about washing dishes? Like you gotta have somebody that's gonna.
Well, you know, I will say a strong front runner is Lane Hoover, because Lane Hoover, let me tell you, said some funny things. And I heard he also just gets into like a mode where he just doesn't stop cleaning. Like he's just like an OCD, like just gets in a mode. Like he'll be sloppy like one day, and the next day he'll just like be brushing the floor with it. Like it's insane.
Okay, I like it.
And yeah, I'm going Lane Hoover. He's character.
Good call.
Yeah.
And you, who do you currently live with?
Skylar Brooks and CJ.
Yeah. Okay. How's that? Everything good in y'all's household?
Yeah, our AC and heat have been inconsistent, but
Hey, other than that, okay.
it's all good. Yeah, it was like 75 degrees.
Zach, big week.
Huge week.
Y'all ready to keep it rolling?
Yeah, let's keep it rolling, get some more wins, and see you guys tomorrow night at Clark LeClaire.
6:30
against the Seahawks.
Yes, sir.
UNCW will be here. Let's.
Do I have time for one quick story?
Oh yeah.
So me and Charlie Hodges, we're like, oh, you know, we're bored because we played at 6:30. We're like, we got some time. Let's go rent some scooters and drive around campus. And so we're just driving down the street, and like I see, and of course mine was slower than his. Like mine was like his was going like 12, mine was going like 9. So I was like lagging behind at this point, thankfully. And there's like this patch of trees, and I see this like family of big, tall cranes, right? And and Charlie was passing him, but I don't think he saw him. So I was like, Chuck! Chuck! And next thing you know, all I hear is like, and it lunges at Charlie, and he let out the most feminine. He's like, I thought it was an alligator, and then we got lectured by this mom was like standing right there, and she lectured us. She's like, no, like you can't kill them. Like these are our schools. We're like, whoa, we're just like. I didn't.
You were trying to save him.
Yeah, exactly. I was just dying. I couldn't even hear her talk. I was laughing so hard. Just the high pitched scream out of Charlie's mouth.
I just see it like as a movie scene. Like he is in slow motion. You're like, Chuck, no.
That's exactly how it felt. That's exactly how it felt.
That's funny,
Wow.
man.
Zach and Chuck go to Orlando.
Seahawks. That's why I thought of it.
Oh, okay.
Just birds.
Was that so? That was when you were in Florida?
In Orlando.
Okay,
yeah.
recently.
Whew.
Oh, watch out for the cranes. All right, good stuff. And by the way, Shirley did this off air, but she did want to admonish you for making her get addicted to Candy Crush again.
I feel bad.
So
I feel bad. I've been on the.
There are worse addictions.
I'm now on the unlimited Wordle addiction on the phone. There's like an unlimited Wordle app. Where
You know, I always wondered. I never got into that, but it's only one a day usually.
Yeah.
But now they're just you can get fed how many you want.
Unlimited, yeah.
Keep the brain going. It's probably good. It's a good
Sharpen
thing.
up.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Zach.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Shirley. Let's open up the booty bag and make somebody a winner here on this Monday.
Booty, 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 booty everywhere. Booty, 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 booty everywhere.
All right, what are we giving away to kick off the week, Shirley Rhodes?
How about a $15 gift card to Wings over Greenville?
Man, some wings over Greenville. That would be good. What caller?
I'm going to go with caller 12 today.
All right, that's enough for wings and some of their awesome garlic parm fries. 317-1250. We are. We'll have our winner. Hands off to Double B, Brian Bailey, when we return after this.
Alone, chicken, onions, peppers, and cheese have potential. Together, they have a purpose, a destiny, and a name. Jersey Mike's number 16 Chicken Philly, because grilled to order makes a sub above. At Jersey Mike's, we take great satisfaction in getting that perfect meat slice. Yes. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh, because sliced to order makes a sub above.
Hey Pirate fans, this is Coach Cliff Godwin. The physicians at Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center have been caring for our athletes at ECU for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for our sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care, physical therapy, and diagnostic testing. For experienced and professional services, call the team at Orthopedics East at 252-757-2663 or visit them online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Crust is the most important part of stuffed crust. It's half the name. Papa John's crust is made from 6 simple ingredients. 7 if you count all this cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Hey, Pirate fans, the Papa John's Epic Stuffed Crust One-Topping Pizza is only $13 and is an MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, the official pizza of the ECU Pirates.
The celebration is on. Save the date for Saturday, May 14th, as the town of Farmville celebrates 150 years with a Black Tie Gala from 7 to 11 p.m. Music will be provided by the Raheem Walker Project, and dinner will be served. Tickets are $75 per person or $650 for a reserved table for 8. All proceeds benefit the Farmville Chamber of Commerce, and to purchase tickets, call 753-4671. Save the date and enjoy a night out on the town at the Farmville Black Tie Gala, Saturday, May 14th.
You know, texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Pirate fans, get ready for a winning season and team up with Quality Equipment, your local John Deere dealer and proud sponsor of the ECU Pirates. When you do business with us, you'll get things done right. We're proud to offer a large selection of new and used John Deere equipment, a fully stocked parts department, and a highly trained staff who is here to support you throughout the life of your equipment. So get quality done right before every ECU game day and visit QualityEquip.com.
Join us at Purple Blossom Yoga Studio, Greenville's premier yoga studio, for our wide array of classes, including restorative, power, hot yoga, and more. We even fly into the weekend with our aerial yoga workshops. New to our studio? Check out our special for new yogis. 3 classes for only $30. Check out our website or social media for all the information and up-to-date schedules at Purple Blossom Yoga Studio. Purple Blossom Yoga, where your health and mindset collide and help you transform to a new you.
Great food, great atmosphere, and great service is Ottavola Market Cafe. Ottavola is simply a restaurant that focuses on that, being a great restaurant. There's something for everyone at Ottavola. The menu offers a variety of great choices like pastas, pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, and seasonal rotating selections. Lunch or dinner, Ottavola is always the right call. Call ahead and get Ottavola to go, or stop by the bar for a drink with friends. It's simple. Come and eat at Ottavola Market Cafe, Red Banks Road next to Food Lion, and OttavolaMarket.com. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
This is former ECU baseball player and mayor of Greenville, PJ Connolly, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Carolina Caliber has the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and is one of the top firearm dealers anywhere. At Carolina Caliber, they have everything you need for hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. They will buy, sell, and trade. Carolina Caliber, locally owned and operated since 1960 on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. And congratulations to Josh Meekins of Greenville, picked up a $15 gift card courtesy of Wings Over Greenville. If you're looking for wings to be delivered to your home, Wings Over Greenville has you covered with no third party needed. Wings Over has its own in-house delivery service. Be sure to try the all-new tender sandwiches by ordering ahead on the Wings Over mobile app. They are open till 3 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays, and Wings Over Greenville has everything to cure those late-night munchies. Give them a call at 758-9464. Wings Over Greenville, they deliver. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip Brock.
Alrighty, welcome back into the show. Shirley, before it was the day of the spring game, and before ECU played Wichita State in baseball, I was walking to the ball. I heard Shirley Rhodes doing PA for softball.
Yes.
And as I was walking to PA for baseball, a gentleman says, "Clip." And I said, "All right, what's up?" And he said, "I'm going to introduce myself." I said, "All right." And he said, "I'm the Kink."
What?
I'm Lonnie Kinker.
Oh,
the King. And I was like,
okay.
I think he first said, "I'm Lonnie Kinker," and he said the Kink. And as he was saying, I said, "The Kink." And got fired up. But he's from Virginia, but he was in town to watch the spring game and some Pirate baseball.
How about that? Okay.
So that was pretty cool to meet the Kink. Live. The Kink.
I didn't catch the Kink when you first mentioned it. I was like, where are you going with this
All
clip?
hail the King.
As soon as you said Lonnie Kinker, I was like, yep, okay, I know exactly who you're talking about now.
He wins every now and then, and he's a staple during the treasure chest.
Yes,
in December,
absolutely.
so.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks to the Kink and everybody tuned in out there. Let's head out to the Pirate Radio Live line and talk to Double B, Brian Bailey, who joins us on this Monday. Hello, BB.
Hello, Clip Brock.
How are you, sir?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
I'm doing good. We're going to talk to someone formerly of WNCT 9 coming up on Tuesday. Nolan Knight was one of the few that were at the opening of, the reopening of the USFL on Saturday night. So we'll get his thoughts on that. And did you catch any of the football over the weekend, Bailey?
You know, I wasn't planning on it because this was Melissa's birthday weekend, and we went out to dinner Saturday, and then we got home early, and I was kind of like upstairs in the bonus room. I was like, well, you know what? I can watch some USFL while I'm up here. And I enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of fun to watch. I like watching Skip Holtz on the sideline, and it's like it always is, though, I think, with those leagues. You watch the first week, maybe you watch a little of the second week, and then it gets lost.
Yeah.
But I've got a former intern of mine, Madison Jaggers, who
Yeah.
works at the USFL.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what is she doing with the league?
It's some kind of administrative assistant. I don't think I've got her correct phone number because I sent her a text and I didn't hear back. Either that or she just ignored it. I think that she would text me back. I want to congratulate her, but I saw it on one of the social media deals, so I'm trying to get up with her.
I didn't realize until watching it over the weekend and following it that all the games are going to be in the same stadium there in Birmingham. That's kind of unique.
Yeah, I thought so too. And when we had Skip on, he was kind of talking about that a little bit. I thought it was very unique. I don't know how long they're planning on doing that. To me, it's if we were in the heart of COVID, I could see it a little bit. But since we're trying to break out of that, those teams need to have some kind of identity with their city.
Right. I was going to say it's hard for like a Pittsburgh Maulers fan to be really invested when the team is never there in Pittsburgh.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the Birmingham/Pittsburgh Maulers.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I think they've got to change that if they're going to have any chance to survive.
I didn't watch much of that, but I tell you what, I got sucked into some golf yesterday, Bailey, and I really enjoyed following Harold Varner III as he was just one shot off of getting into the playoff with Jordan Spieth and Patrick Cantlay. Jordan Spieth ends up winning it, and HV3 just had a steady round on Sunday. Didn't have a terrible round, but did not have a good enough round to get him there. He was the leader after 3 days, but man, it's amazing how much one man can make me watch a sport, because if it wasn't for him, I would have totally ignored it over the weekend.
Yeah, and that's one of the things. If it hadn't been for him, I probably would have kept a little bit of an eye on it. Maybe when I found out it was going to a playoff, I like to watch, when a golf tournament goes to a playoff. But yeah, watching his round, I mean, and we've been watching him play just about every hole since the Masters. I mean, when he was in the Masters and that app that they have, you could watch every shot that he took. And then with this past week, we were keeping an eye. He was in contention from the start, and it's just fun to watch him, especially if you've had a chance to meet him, because you know what kind of personality he has. As Kevin Williams was saying earlier today, the ECU golf coach, we had him on a show, and he was saying he's one of those people that every time you meet him, you come away thinking that you're best buddies, and he's got one of those personalities that makes you feel like that. Kind of like Coach Ruff had the same type personality like that. We walk away and hey, we're best friends. And there's so many people y'all can't be best friends, but he's a great guy, and I just want to see him have so much success, and he's such an ambassador for East Carolina. It's really a real positive.
Brian Bailey joining us. BB, other things going on in the sports world. Still a week and a few days away from the NFL draft, so we'll ramp up that talk more as we get closer to that, and I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of our one last look at the NFL before we take that summer hiatus, so got that coming up. But Pirate baseball on the front burner, as well as they played over the weekend, got their first conference sweep, and all of a sudden you start to look ahead, and you see this week you got some good opponents, and a home game tomorrow night, a big series with Tulane, and I don't know, starting to get excited about Pirate baseball. It's been a bit of a lull this year, but they got some folks excited after what they did down in Orlando.
And as much of a lull that it's been, it was just an unexpected that they're ranked 8th in the preseason, and Cliff tells us every year that doesn't mean anything, and none of us buy it. We're all like, no, it means everything. Well, it doesn't mean anything. But if they had swept Bryant and not gotten swept, just think of what the turnaround. I mean, they'd be almost sitting where they probably need to be, or at least close. I mean, obviously they need a couple more wins here and there, but the season took on a whole different, look when it got swept by Bryant, especially what happened to Bryant after that. But now they're starting to hit the ball. They don't look nearly as tight or as tense as they were at one point in the season. They go up to the plate. I think Coach Godwin has to be much more pleased with their approach at the plate, and they're just bashing the ball all over the place. And UCF, man, if you're a Knights baseball fan, you got to be scratching your head, because they not only gave up a bunch of runs. East Carolina would have scored a bunch of runs if UCF had played perfectly in the field, but they certainly didn't play perfectly all weekend. They were bad.
Brian Bailey joining us. Sorry, BB. We'll wrap it up here. I did this with Brian North on Friday, so I've been asking the ECU baseball players to answer the following questions for me with teammates. I'm going to ask you to answer the following 3 questions with 3 different sports media members you've interacted with since you've been in Greenville. So the first question is, which sports media member that you've interacted with over all these years would you choose to fight your enemy for you? Who would you choose to kick some guy's butt that you didn't like?
And they have to be a media member?
Yeah. So Brian North said he couldn't think of a good one. He said the big guy that worked at the Reflector named Steve, Tampa Bay Steve, that guy.
Yeah.
Who would you choose?
I'm
you drawing a blank?
Dude, I'll think about number one.
Huh?
What's the second one? What's the second question?
Well, this one's going to be even harder. Which one would you pick to marry your daughter?
Why don't you say which one would you pick not to marry your daughter? That'd be easy.
Well, you'd say everybody.
Which one would you pick to marry your daughter? Medium.
Brian North went Chris Haymeyer, which I thought was a pretty good call.
Yeah, that's a good call. I can't remember all the people that. I mean, once you list them, if you make a list of them, I guess probably be Nolan Knight. Nolan Knight's a real good guy, or Garrett Short, who's working with me now. Either one of those guys.
Anybody but Maskovich.
Yeah, I'm not. No, yeah, you're right. We're not doing that to my daughter.
And you don't have to choose just Channel 9. You can go outside the family if you want.
I was thinking more along the lines of not Channel 9, but I'll take Zach to fight my battle for me because he can be a bulldog. So I'll take that.
All right. And finally, who would you like to live with for a year? Be your roommate.
Well, before he was married, it'd be Billy Weaver.
You got to go Meador here, right?
Oh yeah.
You should have chose Meador. Meador's gonna be upset you didn't choose him for any of them.
Well, no, he would know I didn't choose him for the first two. I would choose him for the third one.
Just something to think about. If you come up with any other good names, let me know.
Because if I keep on, I'll be living with Meador anyway.
Yeah, so keep that option open, I guess.
Exactly.
I'm surprised you did. Well, I'll tell you off there. I don't know. You go a lot of ways with this thing. We'll just leave it at that. Bailey, you got the Brian Bailey Show coming up at 6 o'clock. Talking some golf with only Steve Shankweiler has come and gone more than this guy, right?
Yeah, I tell you, Kevin's had a lot of runs with East Carolina, but he's one of those guys, and I meant to say it on the show, and I think I said how nice he was the whole time during the show, but he's one of those guys that when you say Kevin Williams, they say, oh, he's a great guy. You never hear somebody say, oh, what a jerk. I mean, nobody says that, because he's such a great guy, and he'll do anything in the world for you, and I really enjoyed the hour, because some of the stories that came back to me, I hadn't even thought about until I was sitting beside him, and I thought, oh, I remember that, I remember this. It's just been a great run. He's a great friend, and I wish I could see him more, to be honest with you.
Good stuff, BB. Enjoyed it, man. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Sounds good. Take care.
We will take our final break, come back, get ready to wrap up this Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after these words.
In studio with Jeff Stein from Brown & Wood. What's new, Jeff?
For 2 years in a row, we've been voted #1 in Greenville, so we're super thankful. For 2022, we've decided to make it the year of the customer. We're taking more COVID health safety protocols with some personal test drives where, you don't have the salesperson riding along with the customer. It actually makes them a little bit more comfortable, and they can take a drive and kind of go where they want to go and drive it how they want to drive it.
Brown & Wood, your #1 dealership in Greenville and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Welcome to US Cellular. Yeah, hi. I want a new phone for free, but not just any phone. I want the newest, fastest, most storage holding 5G unlimited data using phone in here for free. Sure, your choice. Really? Yep.
At US Cellular, we put you first. So choose any phone from any brand free. Plus, get unlimited data for just $30 a month. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
We all love using Uber Eats, DoorDash, and grocery pickup. It makes life so much easier. Well, now there is cellular delivery, and the team at Cellular Warehouse has perfected the process. They will deliver your new phone right to your door with all your information loaded on the new phone. And the best thing is there is no charge for this awesome service. And you don't have to waste half the day sitting in a Cellular store. Call Toby Williams today at 252-799-7051 and let his team of experts make your cellular delivery today. Cellular Warehouse, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent, serving all of Eastern North Carolina.
You've worked hard to make your business successful, and that's why it's really important to always have a bank in your corner when you need them. This is former ECU baseball player Ashley Capps from First Bank, and our experienced team of local bankers includes Lee Watson, Bonner Latham, Chris Richards, Josh Hooten, and Heath Nisbet. To get the business services that are right for your business today, come and see someone on our team at First Bank on Arlington Boulevard here in Greenville. First Bank, together with our customers, we're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In Greenville, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on, like the one who mowed your lawn that week you were sick. Well, here's another good neighbor you can count on, State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer. Timothy and his team are here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance, which can save you money and time. So combine home and auto and start the savings rolling. Call State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer at 493-0002 and start saving today.
For the latest from the world of golf, tune in every Saturday morning from 8 to 10 for the Golf Shop Radio Show. Hosts Mark Greenhelms and Matt Blanchard talk golf from tee to green and everything in between. If you like golf, you're gonna love Golf Shop Radio. Before you tee up, drop on in. Welcome to the Golf Shop.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
This is Tim Doust, ECU Football Special Teams Coordinator, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. To get the business services that are right for your business today, contact the team of experienced local bankers at First Bank. The team includes bankers you can trust like Ashley Capps, Lee Watson, Bonner Latham, Chris Richards, Josh Hooten, and Heath Nesbitt. First Bank, together with their customers, they're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive. First Bank on Arlington Boulevard in Greenville. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, let's take a look at your Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Dubuck. Had some day baseball earlier today, some morning baseball. The Twins knocked off the Red Sox 8-3 was that final score. Dylan Bundy getting the win, former Oriole there. Speaking of the O's, how about their weekend knocking off the Yankees in a series? So a good weekend for Baltimore. They'll be on the road tonight at Oakland late night for some West Coast baseball. Baltimore at Oakland at 9:40. Also tonight, NBA playoffs roll on. I didn't watch much of this over the weekend. Tonight it'll be Raptors at Sixers. Philly has a 1-0 series lead over Toronto. Sixers are pretty sizable favorites tonight at home as well. Jazz at Dallas, and this series 1-0 at Utah, as they will play at 8:30 tonight, and then late night on TNT it'll be the Nuggets at the Warriors. Golden State with a 1-0 series lead over the Joker and company.
Yep.
You watch any playoffs, Chandler?
Yeah, watched a little bit for sure in terms of watching the NBA playoffs. Some good games there going on over the weekend. Can't wait for tonight.
You sound excited.
I'm just still bummed about the Hornets, which
I am too.
Which I'm done with.
I am too. I can't get super excited about it after losing by 30. Got to be honest. CJ's fired up. His Celtics a winner.
Fired up and still nervous. Very nervous.
You should be. It's going to be a long, lengthy series.
It is. It feels like. So yesterday I was watching the game, and I don't know if you guys caught any of the game, but that's one of the most physical early round playoff games I've ever seen. And I was watching it, and the intensity of the game, the way the crowd was getting into it, it felt like a finals game or like an Eastern Conference Finals game. And there's really only a handful of teams that I think could have beat the Nets the way they were playing yesterday, and that's Boston, Phoenix, and Milwaukee. And I understand the chips fell where they fell, but it kind of feels lame that we're getting an Eastern Conference Finals level matchup in the first round, because one of these teams is going to have to get bounced before the second round when both of them are capable of making deep playoff runs.
Yeah, I love that. That feels more like it's at least a second round, maybe an Eastern Conference Final series with those two teams. All right, we'll wrap it up on a Monday. Thanks for tuning in. Big Tuesday show on tap. Former Pirate, now a member of the UNCW baseball staff, Seth Maness, going to join us on the program. Nolan Knight will talk about the re-debut of the USFL. He was on hand. We'll talk about that and find out what else is going on down in Alabama. And Stephen Igo as well. A whole lot more coming up on your Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Enjoy your Monday evening. Shirley Rhodes, CJ Schaefer, Chandler Honeycutt. I'm Clip Rock for the crew here at Pirate Radio. We'll see you Tuesday at 3. So long, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.